Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zendet. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
And we are back at the United Center in Chicago. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington returns from assignment, along with Gabe Ramirez tonight with Alyssa Bergamini on assignment. Well, we're not on assignment because we have Rich Wyatt spinning the dials in our 670 The Score studios, Tyler Beautiful and Clint Klaus. Well, 3 suspensions, turmoil in Miami with the Heat, but Jimmy Butler III with results and fines totaling over $3 million. When it's all said and done, he is now a member of the Golden State Warriors, inking a 2-year, $115 million extension.
For myself, I'm so happy to be playing basketball again, honestly. But for an organization like this one, with some hellified talent that we have, I'm glad that I get the opportunity to get here and help get us to winning and do something special. I think that's why I'm here, and I will do my best to do what everybody wants, and that's to win a championship. I mean it.
All right, that is Jimmy Butler, who's right in front of us. In fact, spoke to Jimmy about an hour ago. He's in great spirits. He has that joy back in his heart to play in the NBA. Very excited to be with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and the rest of his new Golden State Warrior teammates. In a moment, Bill and Gabe break down the game right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Higher to the rack and a right-handed dunk, going coast to coast.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
I'm Kiana, and I leveled up my business with Shopify. Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back. I can create a site with my eyes closed. Shopify thinks ahead of us, and it thinks about the customer more than anything. Every day I'm thinking about some other new business, but Shopify is doing it to me because it's so easy to use. It's like I can't stop. I'm addicted.
Start your free trial at Shopify.com.
Well, good morning, kiddo. I love that you're home from college. I've missed you.
Still taking your Nature Made vitamins?
Every day. A multivitamin and a probiotic. You better be taking yours.
Still looking out for me, Mom.
I'll never stop.
Made to care for you every day. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Find us in the vitamin aisle, based on a survey of pharmacists who recommend branded vitamins and supplements.
What you're hearing is Hardie Fiber Cement Siding living up to its reputation as the siding that handles hail impact with ease. James Hardie knows how important a reputation is, especially when you're a contractor. That's why Hardie Siding withstands severe weather better than vinyl siding, with styles to match its strength. So you can be sure you're providing your clients with the best. Protect your reputation with exterior products by James Hardie.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Bulls fans, it's Chuck Swirsky
and Bill Wennington.
Listen to all the excitement of every Bulls game right here. Double on the ball to Vazelis. Lights up a 3. Bam! Put him in the hole! Put him in the hole! He is 10 for 10. Giddy with the presence of mind puts it in. Counted in the foul.
This is Sports Radio 670 The Score, official radio home for Chicago Bulls basketball.
And always live on the free Odyssey app.
This Odyssey Sports broadcast is presented by Health Markets. Shop for health insurance your way.
The following is a presentation of Chicago Bulls basketball and 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network. The Bulls are now on the air.
Kobe on the drive. Kobe to the rack. And a right-handed power down. Kobe White with a slam. Giddy with the presence of mind puts it in. Counted in the foul. Double on the ball to Vazelis. Lights up a 3. Bam!
Put him in the hole. Put him in the hole. He is 10 for 10.
Bulls basketball is brought to you by Bosch Power Tools, Great Clips, Circa Resort and Casino, Northern Illinois Food Bank, Marquette Bank, Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Loyola Medicine, Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11, and Remy Martin. Now with the home team call, here's three-time NBA champion Bill Winnington and voice of the Bulls, Chuck Swirsky.
And we got the Bulls and the Warriors tonight. Our second look at Golden State. We saw them in San Francisco on January 23rd. Golden State prevailed 131-106, outscoring the Bulls 68-42 in quarters 3 and 4. And let's break this game down featuring Bill Winnington. He is back. Sponsored by Ziegler Subaru Kenosha. Enjoy the laid-back experience of Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. You were on assignment, and somehow, some way, we got through it. Not very well, though, Bill, but I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be back, and it's always good to be back here at the United Center. Got a big game in the house tonight. This is really kind of the first game after everything. All the dust is settled after the trade, so Bulls got the new guys will be here. We'll see how much Billy Donovan can get them in the game, and obviously with Golden State in the house, Jimmy Butler's here for the first time, so you kind of can throw all the numbers from the last game out in the last little bit because both teams are going to try working in new guys into it. Well, one thing we know that Golden State hasn't gotten to the foul line, but Jimmy Butler can help them get to the foul line with his game, and the Bulls are just going to have to come out and play some good basketball here tonight because this Golden State team looks like they're trying to load up to have a long playoff run.
And Bill, who you banking on, sponsored by Marquette Bank. Love where you bank, celebrating 80 years of neighborhood banking.
Well, every fiber in my body is telling me to go with Kobe White because it's going to be a big shooting game. But you know what? I have a feeling Vooch's numbers have been down as of late. Over the last 5 games, he's struggling. Vooch just averaging 12 points a game when he averages 19 on the season. I have a feeling Vooch is going to have a big game tonight.
All right, let's find out tonight's courtside odds with Gabe Ramirez filling in for Alyssa Bergamini. Gabe?
Thanks, guys. The Chicago Bulls taking on the Warriors tonight and come in as 5.5-point underdogs on the Circa Sports Illinois app against the Warriors squad that is playing with Jimmy Butler for the first time. Total points in this one sitting at 239.5, which I think is a bit high. Bulls have only hit that mark 3 times in the last 10 games. Warriors only hit that mark twice in the last 8. And as mentioned, with the addition of Butler, subtraction of Wiggins, I anticipate it being a low-scoring game. 2 player props that I'm looking at on the Circa Sports app. Josh Giddey to score over 13.5. That's at -110 right now. He's eclipsed that mark in the last 4 games. Obviously, a bit more aggressive on the offensive side since the recent transactions. A second prop I'm looking at is Vooch. I know Bill just mentioned them to grab over 10.5 rebounds. He's done it in 6 out of his last 7 games, and Golden State has allowed 15 rebounds to bigs they faced in the last 3 games. Those were your pregame courtside odds presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. Chuck, Bill, back to you guys.
All right, Gabe, thank you. As Jimmy Butler will be playing in his 840th NBA game. He only played in 25 games with the Heat. Obviously, as we know, had many, many issues with the Miami organization. 3 suspensions, over $3 million in fines. Gets traded in a multi-player, multi-team transaction. Andrew Wiggins, the big piece, going to the Miami Heat. Butler played 399 games here as a Bull. He averaged 15 points, 4 boards, and 3 assists. A 6-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA, and a 5-time All-Defensive NBA team. All right, we're going to take a station ID. We'll be back in a moment right here on 670 The Score, the Bulls Radio Network.
David Haw here. Get Bulls talking more on the Mully and Haw Show, 5:30 to 10 on The Score in Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Our player intro is sponsored by the 5 folks of the Illinois Department of Human Services. If you or someone you know may have a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit YouReallyWinning.com. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Winnington, along with Gabe Ramirez tonight. The starting lineups for the Bulls. Dosunmu Bazell is getting his 2nd straight start. He's been averaging 24 minutes over the last 5 games. Vucevic in the middle, White and Giddey. Golden State going with Butler, Green, Post. And we saw plenty of Quentin Post in San Francisco, career high 20, a stretch 5. Buddy Hield and Steph Curry. And Bill, when we examine what's going on with Golden State, Mike Dunleavy, the former Bull, now the GM, basically said this is our plan. And our plan is we want to try one more to get Steph Curry in the championship round. And Curry, 2 years left on his deal. Butler just signed on a 2-year extension. Draymond Green, 2 years left. So this is the window right now that they've selected. This is a 2-year process. So, I mean,
yes.
Bill, I still don't know if they're good enough to go far. If they got to make the playoffs first.
I agree, but they are making a concerted effort to try and go back, because the options were: do we blow it up and do we start to rebuild again, or do we try one last time? And they've obviously decided to try one last time. And I see, because of your tweet, that you spoke to Jimmy before the game.
Yes, I did.
And he said the joy is back in his heart.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well, you know what, Bill? He's in a great mood. He's in a great vibe. He's got his right-hand man, Armando, back with him.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And Armando does a great job making sure he's physically fit and that he's all set to go game after game in the NBA.
That's never been a problem with Jim. Jimmy's one of those guys. He works hard and keeps his body in
does.
shape, and he really understands how to take care of his body.
Yep.
I was just more concerned about, him being happy.
Oh, I definitely think he is. And I'll tell you what, he got an extension, 2 years, $120 million. So
he's got 120 million joyous reasons to be happy.
You know what, Bill? I think it also came down to his relationship was completely fractured with the Miami Heat. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Yeah. I don't know all the facts, but I do know that I think he's found a comfort zone now, and especially with the amount of respect he has for players such as Curry and Draymond Green and others. I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Unrelated to Golden State, talking about the Bulls. Kevin Huerter, Zach Collins, Trey Jones, 3 new players for the ball club. How do you incorporate these 3 players, or can you, in this rotation system?
Well, you can, but it's going to be hard to do it tonight. Again, Billy Donovan talked about that. He got them in a little bit. They were able to come in on the day off, and then they had a practice yesterday, and they had a shoot around today. So they were able to incorporate a little bit into it, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get them fully incorporated. And it's also, let's be honest, it's also a tryout for them to come out and see and show Billy what they can do and how they can fit in as we're trying to grow this team, the Chicago Bulls, for the future. So it'll be interesting to see how much Billy can get them in, how much they understand about their offensive rotations, where they need to be, how can they play with it in a faster paced game. And then defensively, the terminologies that everyone uses on every team, that was the biggest thing about getting traded, is different teams use different terminologies for different things that you do. A lot of the same stuff is being used, but they just call it different things. So it'll be interesting to see how long that takes them to get comfortable in it, because, again, it doesn't take a lot to get a team out of rhythm. And if you're a step late or a step slow or a step too fast, you could throw off a whole defensive rotation.
Lonzo Ball out tonight with an illness. And again, this is pre-Super Bowl Saturday night as the Lakers played Indiana this afternoon. Lakers won at 124-117. Reeves with 45.7 boards, 7 assists.
Let's send it over to Tim Sinclair.
This past week, we learned of the passing of Virginia Hallis McCaskey, the matriarch of one of the truly iconic teams in the NFL. Her decades-long impact as the owner of the Chicago Bears has left a lasting legacy across the sports world in Chicago and beyond. The Chicago Bulls send our sincere condolences to the McCaskey family, the entire Bears organization, and all those whose lives she touched. Please join us in a moment of silence as we remember Virginia Hallis McCaskey. Thank you. Please remain standing and kindly remove your hats for the Black National Anthem under the direction of Michael Manson and performed by the Musical Arts Institute, Uniting Voices Chicago, and the Chicago Youth Symphony Orchestras. This is Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Lift every voice and sing. Lift every voice. Lift every voice and sing till the heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Rejoicing rise like the listening sky. And every sound that is a rolling seas. Sing the song, full of the faith and the darkness has taught us. Sing the song, full of the hope that the present has brought.
Now, to perform the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome Chicago native Frankie Parker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, get through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
One more time for Frankie Parker.
And now we'll go
Now,
to Tim
let's meet
Sinclair for the starting lineups.
For the Golden State Warriors. A 6'7" forward from Tumble, Texas, number 10, Jimmy Butler. A 6'4" guard from Oklahoma, number 7, Buddy Hield. A 7-foot center from Boston College, number 21, Quentin Post. A 6'6" forward from Michigan State, number 23, Draymond Green. And a 6'3" guard from Davidson, number 30, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the Golden State Warriors is Steve Kerr.
Yes, and Steph Curry, without question, the most popular player in the NBA. And meantime, Steve Kerr, the former Bull, former teammate of our very own Bill Wennington, the 6th head coach. He's got 4 more titles, joining Phil Jackson, who he played for, Red Auerbach, along with John Kula, who was with the Minneapolis Lakers back in the day, and Pat Riley and Greg Popovich. It's pretty good company for Steve Kerr, who one day will be in the Basketball Hall of Fame as a coach.
Absolutely. I think he needs 14 more wins, and he'll be the winningest coach in Golden State history. So doing a terrific job, and obviously has done great in Golden State. They're banking on one last opportunity to get to the finals, and I think Jimmy Butler is going to help them to try to get there. Again, I'm with you. I don't know if they're quite good enough to get to the NBA finals, but it's definitely a step in the right direction, and we'll see what happens. Teams can now sign 10-day contracts and free agents of guys that have been released. Hey, Bulls fans, join us at the United Center on February 11th as the Bulls celebrate Black History Month during the Black History Month game, presented by Crown Royal. Grab tickets at bulls.com.
Dude, there's always a buzz, Bill. This reminds me so much of the Bulls with you. There was a buzz in the building on the road when the Bulls went to every city in the NBA, similar with Steph Curry when he comes to town.
Absolutely. He's one person that fans love to watch play, and they come out to see him everywhere he goes.
Now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. A 6'9" forward from G League Ignite, number 14, Manas Uzelen. A 6'8" guard from Australia, number 3, Josh Giddey. The man in the middle from USC and Montenegro at 6'11", number 9, Nikola Vucevic. From Chicago, a 6'4" forward, number 11, Ayo Dosunmu. From North Carolina, a 6'5" guard, number 0, Kobe White.
All right, so there's your starting lineup for Billy Donovan's Chicago Bulls. Kobe White, 4 straight 20-point games, Bill. And Josh Giddey, by the way, averaging 21, 6, and 5 in the month of February, shooting 52% from the field over his last 6. And the Vooch, with 6 of his last 7 double-double games, he's got 33, and that's good enough for third in the NBA.
Yeah, and again, I love Vooch. He's been one of the most consistent guys for the Bulls all season long. And I look for him to have a big game here tonight, too. And we'll see who's going to have to guard him on the other side. Hey, Bulls fans, a Bulls Drop opens at 7:30 p.m. Open a Bulls app and join the Drop for your chance to win a Chicago Bulls Abacadabra. I started. I thought it was going to be like an ABC, but it's a Bulls Abacadabra long sleeve. Download at bulls.com/app.
See, they saved the best in liners and readers for you, Bill. I had basic remedial reading A, B, and C for me, but for you, they give you the best. And our tip-off sponsored by Great Lakes Credit Union. Join GLCU in banking for a greater good. Visit glcu.org for details. Our officials assigned by the NBA. Mitchell Irvin, year number 10 out of New Orleans, home of the Super Bowl. And we're going to get Bill Wennington's prediction during the course of the game, along with Gediminas Petratis in his 10th year, and Simone Schultz in her 5th season out of Cleveland. She attended Brush High School, and that's the same high school that Steve Stone, the former Cy Young pitcher with Baltimore, and of course he's a legend here in Chicago as one of the finest, if not the finest, baseball analysts around. A little trivia there, Bill. There you go. Brush High, just outside of Cleveland. Golden State, black uniforms, yellow or gold numbers in trim. It's Jimmy Butler III now, Bill. And the Bulls in their City Edition uniforms with the white, kind of a sandpaper and green trim.
Sandpaper. Very abrasive, Charlie.
Thank you. Quentin Post jumps up with the Vooch. And we are underway. Good to have you with us right here on 670 The Score, the Bulls Network, along with Tyler Beautiful, Clint Klaus in our studios, Rich Wyatt, putting our program together along with all the men and women. Butler terminates the dribble to go to Buddy Hield on a flyby by Giddey. Buddy Hield open 3 and knocks it down. And built for this Golden State team, really the only 3-point shooters they have, Curry and Hield.
Yeah, and so that should make things easier on the Bulls, knowing who to close out to.
Dosunmu dribble drive to Vooch with a push shot with the right hand, 2-footer good.
And I like that play. Very heads-up play by Ayo. Sees where the defense is. Vooch just rolling down behind him, wide open.
3-2, Golden State just underway. Here's a lob to the rim, and Butler throws it down with a two-handed slam dunk.
Well, you think he's fitting in yet? They're right away. They've had him touch the ball in both possessions.
And the 3 popped out in front by Vooch, and there come the Warriors. Over the timeline, Jimmy Butler, who played nearly 400 games in the Bulls uniform. Dribble drive, turns the corner, draws the foul, and Butler will get 2, and that really doesn't surprise anyone, Bill, because one thing about Jimmy Butler, he invites contact and he gives it, and because he has the reputation in the league of being a very aggressive player, the officials, to their credit, they give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, that's usually the way it goes, Charlie. If a guy's playing aggressive, the referees are going to give him the benefit of the doubt because he's creating the contact, getting fouled and hit. And that's why we always talk about and tell young players, go and create contact, get to the foul line. And Jimmy, when he really blossomed as a player here with the Bulls, that's what he started to do. And Jimmy last played, was it January 21st?
Yes.
So you kind of sit down, which at his age, that might not be a bad thing.
No, he's 35 years young. But again, he keeps himself in great shape, makes a couple of free throws, 7-2. Golden State tied with Sacramento for the 10th seed in the West. Giddey shot rejected by Draymond Green. Tracked down by Giddey with 10 on the clock. Giddey wide to the right in front of the Vooch, drags the dribble on the left elbow with a touch pass to Kobe White. Top of the key. Kobe White in a switch against post. Dribble drive, foul line left, leans in, 15-footer. They're going to wave it off and a travel on Kobe.
Shuffled his feet as he went to shoot the basketball, but nice defense right there. And you see Jimmy Butler already fitting into the rotations. When post came over, he dropped back down to the corner a little bit, but stayed close enough. So when Giddey made the play, he was able to get back up on it.
Steph Curry on the left wing, shovel pass to Butler. Butler line to the lane, gives it up to Buddy Hield. Hield on a pump, Hield on a drive, bounce pass, baseline left post, up and good, little teardrop from 5 feet. Quentin Post out of Boston College. One of his assistants, Jim Molinari from Chicago, left corner. Buzelis fills it up. And Metis Buzelis, Phil, he has been sensational over the last week. And it started on the Eastern trip.
It really has, and he's just playing terrific. Has all the confidence in the world right now.
Butler probing, terminates the dribble, and they go right corner. Quentin Post, 3-ball, no. Rebound Bulls, 9-5, Golden State. Giddey gives it up now to Vooch with a handoff. Aldo Sumu works on Curry to the rim with an easy right-handed layup as he turned the corner on Curry. 9-7 Golden State. We have played 2.5 minutes first quarter here in Chicago in front of a sellout. Curry tied up by Buzelis. They go cross court to post, deep in the right corner to Butler. 9 on the clock. Butler against Giddey. To the rim, the handoff, and Hield shot blocked. Here come the Bulls left to right. Down the floor, Aldo Sumu. Line to the lane, Dosumu. The pitch out, Kobe. In front to Vooch. Vooch, they go right corner. And now wide to the right. White for 3. Bam! And the Bulls lead 10-9.
That was great ball movement right there. And you had bodies cutting through the lane, so it kept the Golden State defense in transition.
Curry off the screen from Draymond Green. Top side 3, rimmed out. The back tap, and it goes to Buddy Hield. Hield, dribble drive in the paint against Giddey. Puts on the brakes, rolls the pass. Right corner, Quentin Post, and he fills it up. They just gave him a standard NBA contract. He'd been working on a two-way. In fact, he was an afterthought to start the season with the Warriors, but they've been desperate for a stretch 5. Left wing Giddey, no. Rebound, Buddy Hield. Veteran out of Oklahoma, the former NCAA Player of the Year. Here's a post up. And Butler shot rejected by Giddey.
Yeah, Giddey has a huge height advantage on that, and that helped him there.
Vooch up top now to Kobe White. Fields off a Vooch screen, dribble drive, scissors in the lane, jump pass off to the right to Isle. We have 8:08 to play first quarter. 12-10 Golden State. Giddey on Draymond Green, no. Rebound Golden State, off and running Hield. The trailer is Butler. Back to Hield. Hield against Kobe. The send-out post lines up a left wing 3. Nope. Rebound Giddey. End-to-end action here in Chicago. Kobe with a catch and shoot. Right side 3, no, off the hands and controlled by Hield. Buddy Hield over the Bulls logo. Challenged by Giddey, and the ball goes out of bounds as Giddey took a swipe at it over the end line with 18 on the clock. 7:42 to go. First quarter with the score 12-10 Golden State. Let's take a break on 670 The Score in the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Josh Giddey here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Grab tickets to Hoops and Hearts game presented by Advocate Healthcare on February 12th against the Detroit Pistons. Arrive early to receive a Benny the Bull capsule collection mini basketball while supplies last. Visit bulls.com for tickets.
Bill, I'm going to put you to work. Take a look at the Eastern Conference standings, because right now the Bulls with a 1.5 lead over Philadelphia for the final play-in spot. What's going on with Detroit?
Detroit, they're in the 6th seed right now, and they're 5-5 in their last 10. They won the other night,
yes.
But they're hanging in there. They're not in the free fall like Atlanta is. It's 2-8, or the Orlando Magic, which is not playing real well.
No.
And you just mentioned Philadelphia. You have to wonder what their plans are for the future and how they're doing. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out here.
Curry on the send out to post, circle right. Top of the key to Green, and a backdoor cut intended for Payton. Broken up by Kobe White. Picks up the loose ball in right forecourt. Tied up by Payton. And they go to Ayo with a crossover on post to the rim. Count it, and a foul. Ayo Dosunmu with the hoop, the Harmon one. He blasted past Quinton Post, and then Post trailing from behind fouled Ayo in a 12-12 game. 4.5 minutes gone by, and it's going to be a great situation in this ball game for the Bulls guards, Bill, because I don't think Golden State can defend them.
I agree, and that's our drive to the bucket, sponsored by McGrath City Honda and McGrath Acura of Westmont. When you do the math, you'll choose McGrath.
13-12 Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu now in the ball game with 5. Golden State ball outside the edge on the left wing, Green. They go out in front of the break to Curry. Curry, one-on-one with Ayo Dosunmu. Double on the ball. Cross court to Payton. The touch pass at the top of the key to Hield. 3 crossovers on a pull-up 15-footer short. Tipped to the air by Post. Brought down by Hield. Leaning in. Fake shot good from 8 feet. Left to the lane. Buddy Hield.
Yeah, offensive rebound, second chance opportunities have been a problem for the Bulls all season long. And Post just kept that ball alive, and Hield is a no-one scorer.
How about 5 points, 4 boards, 3 assists for Buddy Hield in his first year with Golden State after stops with New Orleans, Sacramento, Philadelphia. And here's a left wing 3, good by Kobe White, 16-14 Bulls.
Well, I knew Kobe was going to have a big game, and it was a really tough decision for me, but I just was hoping Boots was going to be a big one, and still has a chance here.
They run pick and roll. Curry finds Post, dives inside with the finish from 11 feet. Quinton Post now getting it done with 7 first-quarter points. Giddey, left corner, lines up. 3 ball off the mark. Weak side rebound. Gary Payton the second.
Nice shot. And Ayo, great play right there. Kept the dribble alive going through the paint. Was able to find Giddey. Just got to make that shot.
Curry lets it fly on Giddey in the right side. 3 right down the pipe. The all-time leading 3-point scorer in the history of the NBA, and a lock for the first ballot Hall of Fame, Steph Curry. Out of the state of North Carolina, played at Davidson, and you know the rest of the story, folks. 4 NBA titles. Running left to right, Giddey in the right corner of Ellis. and Bezelis. We have a foul on the floor. They're going to call this on Peyton. 5:44 to go. First, 19-16 Golden State. And Bill, they just started a road trip, and they played 12 of 14 on the road.
Oh, my.
Yep, this is game 3 of 7 straight on the road.
Yep, they're on. They got Milwaukee after this, I think 2 days from now. So going to be in the Midwest here for a little bit.
Yep.
Enjoying our nice fresh air.
Absolutely. Vooch outside the arc on the left wing with a handoff, and then Curry came from behind, stripped it down the floor on the runway. Gary Payton the second with a two-handed flush. 21-16 Warriors.
A second turnover for the Bulls, and they've scored on each turnover.
Patrick Williams with a power move, juggle the ball, but we have a reach-in foul on Golden State. Kevin Huerter making his Bulls debut, joining Dosunmu, Vooch, Williams, and Bezelis. So Kevin Huerter, tell me about him, Bill.
Let's see. Huerter's known as a shooter, kind of on the downswing right now. Was average 7 points, 2 rebounds and assists. His shot that was shooting the ball well from the floor, only 30% from behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, I mean, he fell out of the rotation in Sacramento.
Yeah, just
21-16 Golden State, 5:16 left first. Patrick Williams had a flyby by Moody. 3-ball, no. Rebound, Buddy Hield. He has been spectacular here in the opening quarter. With 5:05 to go, here's a 3-ball by Hield. No rebound. Kevin Huerter, the veteran out of Maryland, at 6'7".
And we are in the first quarter, sponsored by Bosch Power Tools, what hard workers deserve.
Vooch with a handoff to Dosunmu. And the ball stripped away by Curry. Io tracks it down over the 8-second line with a belt-high left-hand dribble. High post Vooch. They go right elbow Williams, driving to his left. The send out left corner. Bezelis, power move to the rim, went up for a dunk and fouled. And Bezelis will go to the line, shooting 2. And on the season, Metis Bezelis at 80%, averaging 28 minutes over the last 4. He's had 5 straight double-figure scoring games. And his first NBA start the other night in Minnesota had a 14.5 board, 1 assist, 3 block shot, 2 steal game, Bill, in 29 minutes.
Yeah, I thought he played well. Got to see a little bit of that game from my assignment.
Yes. Should you accept your assignment, Bill? And in this case, you had to. And you were listening, of course, to Bulls Radio.
Well, about that, Charlie.
And Bill, we got Trey Jones ready to come in, the 6'1" point guard, and he is a legit point guard as Bezelis makes the first of 2. 6'1", fifth-year player out of Duke. His brother plays for Phoenix. This is his 29th game, 28 games, of course, with the Spurs. He last played February the 1st. So, Bill, we got Huerter and Jones already, 2 newcomers on the floor at the 4:42 mark as Bezelis makes 2 free throws.
And this will be a little trial and error right here for Billy Donovan to see how these guys react.
I love it.
With the defensive rotations that the Bulls run, because they switch a lot, the Bulls do.
They blitz Curry, and then a lob. Draymond Green, no. Peyton, and they go back to Green. Top side, Moses Moody for 3. That was a brick. Tipped in the air, collected by Trey Jones. 21-18 Golden State, 4:18 and running here in the opening quarter. The Bulls are shooting 44%. Left elbow, Trey Jones works on Peyton, and his pass deflected away out of bounds on the right baseline with 11 on the clock. 4:09 to go first. Kevon Looney, the veteran big man, 6'9", out of UCLA, coming in for Draymond Green.
I didn't like that offensive set. The spacing broke down. He had 3 guys over in the corner on the left side over there.
On the inbounds, Jones to a cutting Huerter to the rack, and the ball tipped away out of bounds by Kevon Looney with 8 on the clock. Bulls again with Bezelis, Williams, Vucevic, Trey Jones, and Huerter. Wide right on the baseline, Trey Jones holding, looking, 8 on the clock, and play to Patrick Williams in front of Vooch. Turns the corner on Looney with a spin to the rim, with a scoop with the right hand, no.
Not a bad move. Good, great footwork by the Vooch. Just missed on the shot, a little short arm.
Brandon Podziemski out of Santa Clara, the former Illini, on the floor, and Curry fills it up, same place, to the right wing 3, right down the pipe, his second triple of the quarter. 24-18 Golden State. Trey Jones up top, Vooch, the high-low feed to Bezelis on Podziemski, and floats it in with the left hand deep in the paint. Great recognition by Vooch.
And nice catch by Mattis goes up strong.
And then the Warriors turn it over. Down the floor, Bazelis with a two-handed dunk in transition. And Mattis Bazelis in 9 first-quarter minutes is putting it together with 9 points.
And that's just a hustle basket right there, getting down the floor ahead of everyone else and getting the pass and laying it in before anyone could get to you.
24-22, Warriors with the lead, a 2-point advantage. Looney at the high post. Pajemski fakes left, goes right, ducks inside. Pajemski, the fade, the fire, and a 12-footer is good. A natural left-handed shooter.
Yeah, he got Bazelis on his back and just kept him there the whole time, then stepped away.
He's going to play next weekend at the Rising Stars game. Running down low left, Williams, the fade, air ball from 5, and then it bounced off the leg and the arm of Kevon Looney out of bounds. And the Bulls get a break with 2:44 to go. First quarter, Golden State 26. And the Bulls, 22, will return in a moment on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Nikola Vucevic here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and U Chicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Oh, our attic is dusty.
Sweetie, it's our Zen den now.
Okay, let's chant.
Yeah.
Oh, man, how did he miss that kick?
Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zendet. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
You say a bad word? Cheer on the Bulls this season during the Sea Red Watch Party Series. Join us at Wind Creek Casino in the Chicago Southland on Thursday, February 20th at 7 p.m. for a Bulls versus Knicks watch party. Fans can enjoy special appearances, giveaways, and more. Visit bulls.com/bar network to learn more and reserve a table.
Chuck Swirsky, Bill Weddington, Gabe Ramirez filling in for Alyssa Bergamini, who's on assignment. Tonight, Bulls going with Jalen Smith, who's playing solid basketball, 66% shooting over the last 50% from threes. And he got a 14-5 in one game against the T-Wolves 3 nights ago. Here's Herter, the fade, right side three, no. Tipped in the air, we got a loose ball foul on the Warriors. So, Bill, what can we expect out of this lineup with Smith, Kobe, Trey Jones, Herter, and Williams, as Williams is going to the line shooting too?
Well, I think you have 2 new guys in that they're still trying to figure out exactly what they can do. And you see Herter and Jones looking over at the bench just about every other play to make sure they're reading or hearing the play right and what they have to do.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Is the terminology different? Is it the same? Do all teams run the same stuff?
No, all teams run pretty much the same stuff. They just call it different things, and they have different keys to look for. So it's, it's basketball. It hasn't really changed. As much as people love to say it's changed, it hasn't. It's pretty much the same, but the terminology's changed.
Well, you can call me, but don't call me stuff. Here's Moses Moody left elbow. Then they go to Jimmy Butler near corner, one-on-one with Patrick Williams. Butler up top, Moody turns the corner on Trey Jones to the rim. Big shot off the mark. And then it's off the right arm of Kevon Looney out of bounds. 26-23. Golden State Bulls ball with 2:20 to play. Bulls are shooting 42%. They're 3 of 9 from 3. Trey Jones bodied up on Pajemski. Sends it in front to Smith. Back to Trey Jones. Hard left-hand dribble drive. To the rim. Can't finish. Great closing out defense by Golden State. Kevon Moody advances left forecourt. They go to Moses Moody, veteran out of Arkansas. One of the pieces they refused to give up at the trade deadline, along with the injured Jonathan Kuminga. Here's a cut to the rim. Santos missed on a runner to the cup, but he draws the foul and shoots two. And Bill, it was Santos who played well against the Bulls in the Golden State victory a couple of weeks ago. Santos knocked down 5 threes, and he had 19.
You are correct. He also had 7 rebounds in 27 minutes. Played real well with 7 of 10 from the floor. And it was a real thorn in the side for the Bulls and really helped Golden State to that victory. And the problem here tonight, you went over the Bulls stats a moment ago. They're shooting 40% right now from the floor. The problem is Golden State shooting 52%, Charlie, and 44% from behind the three-point line. And the Bulls have to find a way to slow teams down right now. The Bulls have done a pretty good job scoring. They're averaging 116 points a game, 7th best in the NBA. Just got to stop teams.
Santos, couple of free throws, 28-23, Herter. And they go to Williams. Williams negotiating his way off the dribble with the left hand on Santos with an up and under in the finish with the right hand. Nice play by Patrick Williams, creating off the bounce. 28-25, Golden State, very competitive first quarter. Looney with the handoff. And then Butler slips and slides to the floor, and he got tripped at a foul.
You're going to call that on Williams, and a little bit of contact, but I think it was more that Jimmy was slipping and lost his balance, fell down. As Jimmy's walking it off a little bit.
Bill, the Jimmy Butler that we saw coming out of school in Marquette, the 30th player taken overall, he has had some superb career. I don't think there's any doubt about that. He is a winning player.
Yep.
As he misfired on the free throw for the first of 2. No good, a career 84% shooter. Well, how would you define his career? Is he a Hall of Fame player?
You know what? You got to look at his numbers, and I'm not a Hall of Fame numbers guy. He's right on the cusp, I think, right now.
I think
know.
He's in. Smith fills it up, top side 3, right down the pipe. 29-28, Golden State by 1, 70 seconds to go. I mean, his playoff professionalism and what he's done speaks for itself. Pajemski on a flyby by Trey Jones and a 3. Butter. I mean, nothing but net.
I can't argue that he won't be in. I mean, he's done some great things, and he's bet on himself. Like when he was with the Bulls, he let his contract run out. He bet on himself and had a phenomenal year.
Herter with the step back, 27-footer topside flat. Rebound, Golden State. Pajemski keeps the handle, runs out of it on the right wing, goes cross court to Butler, driving on Williams, double on the ball. Inside feed, Looney with a left-handed layup. Nice delivery from Jimmy Butler.
That pass was right on the money. Bounce pass that came right up to Looney's hands. He was shocked and surprised that it got there.
34-28 Golden State. 23 seconds left. Herter, they go to Williams. Wide open. 3-ball. Bam!
That's a nice play right there. Herter looking at the cutter. The timing of that play was real nice. Herter held the ball just long enough and threw it back to Pat Williams, who was wide open with nobody near him.
Williams with 6 off the bench in 5 minutes. 34-31. Warriors by 3. Butler lines to the lane. He gives it up on the right side. Dribble drive on the baseline. Moses Moody can't finish to end the first quarter of play with the score. Warriors 34, Bulls 31 on 670 The Score in the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Oh, our attic is dusty.
Sweetie, it's our Zen den now.
Okay, let's chant. Yeah.
Oh, man, how did he miss that kick?
Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zendet. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
Welcome back. Bulls trailing the Golden State Warriors 34-31. The updated line now has the Warriors favored by 6.5, with the point total now sitting at 244.5 after opening up at 239. Courtside odds presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. Bill, Chuck, back to you guys.
Nice job, Gabe. You got through it pretty quick. Look, he didn't even make a mistake.
Yeah.
I make tons of mistakes.
Bulls second quarter with Herter, Williams, Jones, Smith and Jones. There you go. And left corner, Kobe. At the top of the circle, leading over the bounce, Trey Jones. They go to Kobe White. Kobe works on Pajemski, the 6'4" guard out of Santa Clara, deep in the lane, fades, fires, Kobe, got it. 5-footer baseline left. It's a 34-33 Warrior lead by 1. Pajemski holding and looking. They're going to Buddy Hield against Kobe White. Back in front to Pajemski. 11 on the shot clock. Dribble drive on Smith. Foul line left. He backs it out with 7 on the clock. Buddy Hield on a switch. Got it by Jalen Smith. Hield with a nasty crossover. They go right corner. Jimmy Butler for 3. Way off the mark. Butler not known as the three-point shooter. And the lead pass goes to Kobe. 34-33 Golden State. 2 jab steps for Patrick Williams. Works on the left. Now is spin in the paint. And with an up and under, no. And it went off the Bulls out of bounds. He should have dunked that ball, Bill.
Yes, he should have. But you can see at the beginning of that play, Herter was kind of in a way a little bit. Wasn't sure if he should come over the top, get a handoff, or cut through on a rub. And you see the timing is just going to be a little bit off here.
Pajemski sideline right in front of Moody to Kevon Looney. 11 on the clock. Butler double on the ball. Runs baseline left. Puts it up. No. Tip. No. Third attempt. No. Offensive rebound. Looney. Right corner. Moses Moody. Off the mark from three-point country. Rebound Bulls in Golden State from three-point range. 5 of 12. Kobe turns baseline right. Sealed off at a double. Up top Williams. Right side Jalen Smith. 12 on the clock. Kobe creating. Kobe. And he draws the foul on a head and shoulder fake. Pajemski got him. And that's going to put Kobe at the line.
Yep, nice job, Kobe. He's hit a couple threes already, so a little pump fake gets Pajemski to come up at him, and he'll get to go the foul line right now. Points in the Paint, sponsored by Benjamin Moore. Transform your home with premium color and quality. Bulls with 14 points in the paint so far here, and Golden State with 10. And by the way, Charlie, we are in the second quarter, sponsored by Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11. Find highly skilled roofing contractors at ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
So the Bulls with Kobe makes the first of two. He goes 2 of 2 at the line. Kobe has made now 25 straight free throws. And for the Bulls, they've taken a 35-34 lead. Early second quarter with 10-17 left. Jimmy Butler with a handoff to Pajemski. He lets it fly off the mark. Offensive rebound, and no, it's off the hands of Looney. Taken away by Herter. Kevin Herter, topside three. Bam! Kevin Herter, his first three in the Bulls uniform, wearing jersey number 13. And I know Joakim Noah's smiling wherever he's at. Miami, New York, Paris. Moody left corner three off the mark, and Golden State has gone ice cold. Over the timeline, Trey Jones. Cross court to Herter. In front, Williams launches three way off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. Somebody opened the door at the United Center and forgot to close it.
Wasn't me. But Herter just hits a three-point shot, and the Bulls look for him to get another one, but he wasn't quite open. Pass it to Patrick Williams. So nice basketball play there by Herter.
Giddey comes back in the ball game for the Bulls, who lead 38-34. We're going to have a foul off the play. They're going to go on Josh Giddey. Bazelis checking in. Dosumu's coming in. And Patrick Williams will lead. Williams with 6 points.
Yep.
No rebounds, no assists.
The next City Edition night is on February 22nd against the Phoenix Suns, presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Early arriving fans will receive a Benny Capsule Collection duffel bag while supplies last. Lock-in seats at bulls.com/city.
Another misfire, the top side three by Golden State. Deal. Now they go to Smith. Rainbow three. Yes! Jalen Smith picking up where he left off against Minnesota, along with Miami, and he has been lethal. And we have a timeout taken by Steve Kerr, and the Bulls with their biggest lead in the ball game of 7, 41-34, 9:20 remaining first half on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Patrick Williams here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Oh, our attic is dusty.
Sweetie, it's our Zen den now.
Okay, let's chant. Yeah.
Oh, man, how did he miss that kick?
Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zendet. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
Fans in attendance on February 26th will receive the fourth hat in the BMO Artist Hat Series, designed by Romero Huizar. Okay. While supplies last, visit bulls.com/artist hat series to learn more and get tickets. How'd you do with that name?
I did quite well, Bill.
I know you read it
like you. Hey, Bill, the Bulls on a 13-0 run. They've scored 10 second quarter points. The Warriors have yet to score. That's the voice of Bill Wennington. Gabe Ramirez on assignment is Alyssa Bergametti, Chuck Swirsky, We have Tyler Beautiful, Clint Klaus in our studio, putting our broadcast together. And, of course, the great Rich Wyatt, Bill, sitting right next to you.
Yep.
Here's Steph Curry against Giddy, cross court. Buddy Hield with a spin. Buddy Hield, they go to Curry with 3 on the clock. Needs to hurry. Deep 3, air ball out of bounds. Under duress from Dosunmu.
I hear what you did there. Curry needs to hurry.
Yes.
Oh, wow. You're a poet. You didn't know it. Your feet are long, fellers.
Okay. 3 minutes gone by. Second quarter, 41-34. Bulls. Here is Giddy in front. Jalen Smith on a pump and a drive to the rack. Rimming good.
That went in, and that's a great play right there. But how is that not a foul on post? He grabbed it with 2 hands as he went by him.
And it's a 15-0 run by the Bulls. Post outside the arc with a handoff to Curry. Double on the ball. They go wide to the right. Hield lines up a 3. Air ball. Back to back. Air.
That was good, and it was.
Yes, it was.
It was absolutely air. Kind of like you and I, side by side, no hair.
Giddy against Santos. Here's Jalen Smith. Good. It's 18-0 run. Timeout, Steve Kerr. And the Warriors are off the rails. 46-34 Bulls. 8:16 left first half. Let's take a break. It's all good here at Chicago on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Modest Buzelis here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer. Are you annoyingly inattentive? Do you watch a movie and then ask a zillion questions because you weren't paying attention? Do people ask, how do you sleep at night? Then you should get a mattress from Mattress Firm. They can help anyone sleep. Mattress Firm's President's Day sale is happening now. Get a king bed for a queen price. Save up to $700 plus a free adjustable base with select Sealy mattresses. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night. Restrictions apply. See store or mattressfirm.com for details.
Squadron Commander.
Outbound for check.
Plus Soccer Coach.
Bring it in, Chief.
Submarine Hunter.
Contact acquired.
And Big Sky Hunter.
See the Big Dipper?
Navy health benefits.
Open wide for me.
Plus some everyday perks.
Hey, buddy. I'm home early.
Never missing out.
Hoorah!
Never missing out.
Happy birthday to
America's
you.
Navy Reserve. It's everything you love about the Navy, plus everything else you just love. Learn more at NavyReserve.com.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
And we're back at the United Center. How about the Bulls on an 18-0 run? They're up 46-34 with 8:16 left here in the second quarter. And I want to remind everybody, substitutions sponsored by Remy Martin, the official Spirit of Bulls Radio. Team up for excellence. And Bulls offense right now rolling along. Kobe White, 2 of 3 from behind the three-point line, 3 of 4 altogether. He's got 10 points. And off the bench, Jalen Smith, 3 of 3, Charlie, from behind the three-point line. As you said, he continues to carry the load.
All right, so the Warriors, who have yet to score, and again, it's an 18-0 run. Peyton in front against Herter, coming off the screen to Curry. Steph Curry to the rim, over the shoulder pass, left foot of Kajemski, and the cold shooting for the Warriors continues as the tap back, as Curry down the floor, accepted, and it goes a touch pass from Green to Post. Right corner, Peyton open 3, no. Weak side rebound, Quentin Post, out of post up on Giddy, and a jump hook with right hand outside the semicircle is good.
Yeah, see, postage was paid on that one.
Herder off the screen from Smith. 2 Maryland Terrapins, but they did not play together. Herder missed him by a year. Here's Herder, fakes right, goes left inside, Giddy. The kick out, Bazelis. Right corner, Smith on a flyby by post, and a 3 is good. It's a 21-2 run for the Bulls, who lead by 13, 49-36, and a bad pass by Green, and it sails out of bounds. Green's coach, by the way, at Michigan State, Tom Izzo, has tied Bob Knight for the most wins in the Big Ten, and that happened today, 353 wins.
Oh, wow.
Izzo took over that job from Judd Heathcote in the 95-96 season. Giddy on the post-up. Giddy against Green. Up top now to Bazelis. Metis Bazelis with 7 on the clock. Ball poked loose by Podziemski and Bazelis. And the ball went off Bazelis out of bounds. Podziemski just took that right hand, Bill, and tapped it off his leg out of bounds in front of us.
Yep. And Bazelis thought it went off of him, Podziemski, so he didn't really chase after it. But
49-36 Bulls.
Just the 3rd turnover for the Bulls tonight.
They blitz Curry. And then underneath, and Peyton could not convert on a great feed from Quentin Post. Here's Bazelis turning baseline left. Got tied up on the double, and it's loose. And we're going to have a foul on Bazelis. So, Bill, I got a question to ask you, because you played college ball at the highest level. And by the way, your Johnnies played very well, huh?
Yeah, they came back against Connecticut the other night. And, yes, doing very well.
So who do you think is the best Michigan State player under the Izzo watch?
Under the Izzo watch. What year did he start?
95-96. Green, left corner for Podziemski on a pump and a drive. Double on the ball. Got away with a walk in the right corner pass to Curry. And that went out of bounds. And Golden State so careless with the ball. You know what I mean? They've had a number of NBA players under Izzo, obviously. I think we're looking at him. I think Draymond Green is going to the Hall of Fame.
I can't argue that. I think he is too, for what he's done and how he's played at Golden State. He's a perfect fit for that team.
Yep.
And sometimes that's what it is. It's just how you fit in.
Bazelis on a spin, and he just put Quentin Post in the blender. 51-36. Bulls by 15. They are putting on a clinic here at the United Center against a Golden State team that's really laboring. And then Draymond Green and Bazelis got tangled up, and this is going to be a foul on Draymond Green. Gillimanis Petratus with the call, and Draymond Green really giving it to the official.
Steve Kerr's looking down right now.
Yeah, he's saying, okay, should I challenge or not? It's too late. Bulls put it in play. 5:50 to go first half. 51-36 in favor of the Bulls. They have dominated play here in the second quarter. Vooch, and they give it up now to Herder. Herder at the foul line. Back to Vooch. Rainbow 3 off the mark. Offensive putback by Herder. No, he rushed that shot. And Gary Payton the second over the midcourt line. Payton drags that dribble and threw it behind Butler. Here's the Bulls on a steal. Bazelis to the rim, and he floats it in with a scoop and a score with the right hand.
Big time, a lot of contact on that too. Could have been a foul called.
Curry triple teamed, and he hits the floor, and a foul. It's 53-36. The Bulls lead by 17.
Curry is one of the few players you can watch as he's dribbling the ball and going to shoot, can fake it as he's still going toward the basket. And that's what got Vooch. Got Vooch up in the air and got the foul. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Dan Bernstein here. We're talking Bulls on the Bernstein and Harris Show, middays 10 to 2 on The Score. And Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
So Steph Curry, an 11-time All-Star. His 10th All-Star start coming up a week from tomorrow. He misfired on the first of 2. You won't see that often. Shooting 94%, number 1 in the NBA.
Yeah, how about Bazelis with 13 points, extending his double-figure scoring streak to 6 straight games. But on top of that, Charlie, Golden State's only scored two points in this quarter. We've played almost 7 minutes.
Free throw up and good.
All right, 3 points in 7 minutes.
Yep. the Bulls on a 25-3 run, and we have 5:10 left here in the first half. Arturas Karnisovas joins us at halftime on a post-up, and the ball went right through the wickets of the legs of Vucevic on a pass from Dosunmu. And a turnover for the Bulls, only their fourth. Here's Curry against Giddey. Curry leaning over the bounce. Between the legs dribble, steps back, 3 ball, got it. Oh, my goodness, and this crowd loves Steph Curry as you hear the oohs and the ahs on a 3 ball. Here's Giddey, turns the corner on Curry and lays it in with the right hand.
Yeah, he just crossed over Curry, went right back around him.
How many points does Curry have, Bill?
In this game, he's got 10.
Curry on a switch, got about Vooch. 27 feet away on the left wing. Curry wants it. Triple drive in the paint. The no-look pass and a reverse good by Podziemski. Nice dish by Steph Curry.
Well, one of the things Steph Curry does do is keeps his head up and the dribble alive all the time, so he knows where to pass it if someone's open.
And Io on a dribble drive, probing inside. He got triple team, lost the handle out of bounds. 4:16 left first half. 55-42 Bulls. Golden State 10-13 on the road. They go inside and fly into the cup. Draymond Green. And that brings Billy Donovan off the bench, the head coach of the Bulls, as the Bulls 55 and Golden State 44. 4:07 to go first half of the Bulls Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Levine throws it down with a right-handed power dunk.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. Maybe that's why we think about basketball a lot. The plays, the swagger, the glory, the game. And when we're not thinking about basketball, we're thinking about things that elevate our own game. It starts with a lineup of star players, like the 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line, with capability that takes us to another level. The best seats in the house, all 7 of them. Ground clearance that propels us even higher. And available dual panoramic displays that steal the show. These are the things that occupy our minds. And honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. The stylish 3-row 2025 Kia Telluride X-Line all-wheel drive. Kia, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
And we're back at the United Center. Chicago Bulls up 11, 55-44 with 4:07 left here in the second quarter. We have not had a review yet in this game. All reviews in this game are sponsored by Northwestern Medicine. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine.
Jimmy Butler, Bill, 11 minutes in his Warriors debut. 5 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. He's got Butler the third on the back of that jersey. His father was a junior and passed away 1 year ago today.
Oh, wow.
Wearing jersey number 10. His friends wear 10. Here's Vooch, got tied up on a post-up. Curry was there. Draymond Green was there. This is going to go on Steph Curry. And just the jersey number 10 also signifies his favorite soccer player, Neymar.
Is Neymar any good?
Very, very good, Bill.
Really?
I think Messi also wears jersey number 10, if I'm not mistaken.
How about that pass by Kobe White? Just threaded the needle down to Vooch. And then Vooch has 2 guys on that come in, and they have to foul him. Vooch makes the first of 2.
Tell me about Vooch of late, Bill.
That's a good question. Last 5 games, his numbers are down. Vooch, as I said earlier, 31 minutes, but only averaging 13 points a game in the last 5 games. On the season, he's averaging 19 points, but tonight he's got 4 on 1 of 4 shooting.
Heel topside off the screen from Draymond Green, and a big splash from 26 feet. Green was stationary on that screen, and Hield made the Bulls pay. Buddy Hield now in the ball game with 8. Gonzalez wide left to Patrick Williams with 11 on the shot clock. Io Dosunmu lets it fly. Topside 3, got it on the 3-point shooting for the Bulls tonight. They are on fire, 10 of 20 for 50%.
Wow. That's a big percentage for the Bulls. Got to keep that going.
The high-low feed inside Jimmy Butler. And you can count it, and a foul. Podziemski found him. What happened there, Bill?
Well, it was one-on-one that they came down, and Jimmy was posting up and had Gonzalez on his back. He just turns and makes the bucket. Isn't that why they call him Jimmy Buckets?
That's true.
Yeah, and he kind of, Zealous fell down, but came back into him to foul him. But
Butler in his 14th year at a Marquette, 6'7", was the most improved player, Bill, in 2015 in the Bulls uniform.
Yep.
Remember, his first year was a lockout year. He played 42 games, but Bill, I'll tell you what, he really didn't get any burn until year 2 when Luol Deng
got hurt. And if I remember correctly, he wasn't playing a lot to start the season, but when Luol got hurt, then all of a sudden he started playing a lot, and boy, did he play well.
And I'll tell you what, Billy Donovan with the stagnant half-court set to the right burns another timeout. His second in the quarter, 60-50, Bulls by 10, 2:53 to go. Let's take a break. You're listening to Bulls basketball on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality, value, and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry. Promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training, Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing technology. They're at the forefront of design and installation of environmentally friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to chicagoroofingcontractors.org.
Lost your health insurance? You might be eligible for a special enrollment period on the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Get Covered Illinois navigators are ready to help you enroll in a quality, affordable health plan with essential benefits to cover prescription drugs, hospitalizations, maternity care, and much more. You might even qualify for financial help. Go to getcoveredillinois.gov. Your health coverage starts here.
And we're back at the United Center as Josh Giddey gets ready to take the ball in bounds.
Okay, Bill. Man on the clock after the timeout. Kobe, pressured by Podziemski. High post, screen by Vooch. And a pick and roll, pick and pop. Vooch, nice play after the timeout. And a 21-footer topside up and good. Nikola Vucevic now in 12 minutes. 6 points, no boards, and 1 assist.
And a nice little behind-the-back pass to get him the ball from Kobe White.
Steph Curry creating, finding Podziemski left corner, left wing, 3-ball, but he healed off the mark, hit the heel, down the floor, racing to the rim. Kobe White, coast to coast, to the rim, hits the floor hard, and a foul. That's going to put Kobe at the line, shooting 2. Kobe in the ball game, 2 of 2. He's made 25 straight free throws.
And that's the foul. The foul was on Draymond Green. Great recognition by Kobe White to push the ball to the floor, but I got to give credit to Vooch. He was the first one down. He took off early, and that kind of pulled the defense down a little bit and opened up a lane for Kobe to take off.
Bill, we have word from ESPN in Los Angeles. Kobe makes the free throw. The trade between the Hornets and Lakers for center Mark Williams has been rescinded, apparently because the Hornets' failure to satisfy a condition of the trade. That's huge because the Lakers were counting on the big man, a very talented big man, drafted 15th overall out of Duke a couple of years ago by Charlotte. This is a major setback for the Lakers.
It is. And now can they redo it or make it happen now? No, or it's done, right? The trade deadline's over.
Yep, trade deadline's over. Buddy Hield on the right side, 3 right down the pipe for Hield. And for Buddy Hield, his third triple, he's got 11. When Buddy Hield came out 6th, drafted overall with New Orleans, got traded to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade. His rookie year in Patrick Williams to the rim and a foul called by Simone Jelks. Simone was an outstanding collegiate player at the University of Southern California, also coached at the collegiate level before entering the world of officiating. Bill, did you ever have a desire to be like your former teammate, Leon Woods, officiate?
No. I would officiate youth basketball, and that's it. I would not officiate at this level or the college level. They're always wrong. There's always going to be someone that doesn't like to call, and half the time, neither coach likes to call because you didn't call it in time.
Patrick Williams at the strap, give him 8. 53 points for Golden State. They average on the season 111. The days of just flying up and down the floor over. and the Bulls lead by 13 here in the second quarter. Steph Curry one-on-one with Vooch. His eyes are lining up. Let's see, with Curry creating against Vooch. Gives it up and a pass deflected. Gets it back. Comes up shooting three. No. 50-50 ball. And White and Butler diving for the ball. It's still loose, but Jimsky had it. And we're going to have a jump. I think Gediminas Petratus, Bill, wanted to call a foul. And then Simone Jelks called a jump.
I don't know. I don't know if it was a foul, but there's a lot of grabbing it. And the nice thing was Patrick Williams got the inside position, so that helped him. You think they were going to call it on Jimmy?
I do. So Jimmy Butler again playing his first game since the 21st of January, already with 14 minutes. He is not under any time restriction. He's kept himself in great shape, but we know that, Bill, from day one.
I mean, he's never a guy you have to worry about not working.
And I'll tell you what, very demonstrative is Draymond Green, and we know that's his mojo. He's played over a decade, 35th pick overall. And with this Golden State unit, definitely he's going to have his jersey retired one day and in the Hall of Fame. And the tip controlled by the Bulls, 66-53 in favor of the Bulls. Here's Kobe, and a dribble off his heel, but he recovers the handoff to Vooch back to Kobe. Fakes right, goes left, steps back. Rainbow three, got it! Did he bank that in, Bill?
No, it went straight, but it was a nice one.
69-53 Bulls by 16 at home. They go to Curry. Curry against Ayo. Negotiates left to right on the end line. They go back in front. Buddy Hield, three ball, rimming out. Rebound off the hands of Vooch. Bajemski had it and lost it. Picked up in backcourt by Giddey. Accelerates over the timeline on the left angle to the rim. No. Tipped in the air by Williams, and a foul on Golden State. Oh, are they going to call loose ball foul?
No, it hit the shot clock.
Yes, it did. So Billy Donovan juggling lineups. He's gone with 6, 7, 8, 9 players in the first half. Not bad.
No.
Who has not played tonight, Bill?
Javon Carter, Collins, Horton Tucker, Phillips, Dalen Terry.
And Draymond Green missed a dunk strong off the heel and a foul on Vooch. And Draymond Green giving it right now to Vooch and giving it to these officials, and they're going to challenge.
Well,
they
you know what?
Going to challenge.
You know what? It's not a good challenge because he grabbed his elbow.
And Draymond Green with the signal, go ahead and challenge. Go ahead and challenge. And he's challenging Billy Donovan on the challenge.
And
I challenge you to read a reader.
Their readers are all done. They're challenging. They're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. There's the foul right there. He grabbed his arm. So and it has nothing to do with the shot, but it's Vooch grabbed his left elbow, his non-shooting elbow, and held it. And that alone is enough for them to call a foul.
Yeah.
So it's,
again, anytime you look at a review, it's more than just the call.
Yeah, look at, I mean, you can see right here, Vooch just grabs his arm.
Yeah, that's a foul.
That's a foul. So, I mean, it's honestly, it had nothing to do with him missing the shot.
And that's pretty black and white there, Bill. I mean, it's right in front of our eyes. I mean, that's a no contest there.
Exactly. And Vooch is upset because it's not really a foul. He didn't, but he just grabbed his arm.
Right.
So it's.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
And unless they want to say it's incidental, but it's not because his fingers go around his arm.
Yep.
So that's a tough break right there. And I get Vooch's frustration because there's a lot of stuff going on down the other end, and especially when it's Draymond Green. He's one of those guys that's an instigator, talks a lot of trash, is a physical player, gets under your skin, and at the other end, they're letting stuff go. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, as the officials to our right, and we're going to pick up the microphone with the officials, Mitchell Irvin, Gediminas Petratus. I love saying that name, by the way, folks, along with Simone Jelks. And they're having a conference just to our right at midcourt near sideline. 69-53 Bulls with 37.7 left. And let's go to the mic.
After review, the contact by Vucevic affects Green's rhythm and balance on the shot attempt. Therefore, the challenge will be unsuccessful. The on-court rule of a defensive foul will stand.
All right, so there you go. Bill, you called it.
Yeah, it was tough because you see it right away. It doesn't really affect a whole lot, but he grabbed his arm, and so as they say, it can affect. How about Kobe White, though? He's got his 5th game in a row, keeps a streak of 3 or more threes going 5 games in a row, which is a season-long streak for Kobe, playing really well as he helps the Bulls right now in the first half, up 69-53 with 37.7 seconds left.
So Draymond Green, we were just talking free throw good about the best player Tom Izzo has ever coached. Izzo had Cy Bob Knight, 353 wins in Big Ten. I'll tell you who's playing great ball for Michigan State that Izzo coach. Jaren Jackson Jr. of Memphis.
Oh, really?
Oh, Bill, he is hooping for the Grizz. So Draymond Green goes through it too. And we got 35 seconds left first half. 69-55 Bulls. Io up top now to Vooch. Sideline left beyond the arc to Giddey. Vooch, right quarter wins. Quick pass, step pass to Io. And we got to travel.
Yep. Turnover, and that's turnover number 6 for the Bulls. The Bulls have given up 9 points off of their 6 turnovers. 7 turnovers for Golden State.
Steve Kerr calls the play. Curry advances. Here's the play. Curry, get a screen and shoot a 3.
That's pretty much
your
it.
play.
Yeah.
I'm just helping Steve Kerr out a little.
I was sending Jimmy up to
I don't think he needs any help from the Spurs. Here's Curry against Patrick Williams on a switch. Carlson gets a screen from Green. Slip that Green on a lob. And the shot blocked from behind. Giddey on Butler. And that will end the first half of play. And what a half for the Bulls. They lit up Golden State. 69 first half points. They're up by 14 right here on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Lonzo Ball here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and U Chicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
When you choose Great Lakes Credit Union, you're empowering local communities. As a nonprofit financial institution, GLCU invests in communities throughout Chicagoland, offers free financial counseling, competitive rates, and the services and conveniences of big banks. For example, with our free checking account, you can earn up to 5% APY on your balance. Join us and experience banking for a greater good at glcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Lowe's knows that the start of a new year means a new appliance. That's why during President's Day, you can get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, get an extra 10% off select appliances when you spend $699 or more on appliances like LG, America's most reliable line of home appliances. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid 2/6 through 2/26. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Bulls fans, welcome to the Kia Halftime Show, brought to you by the Kia Telluride, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Here's Chuck Swirsky.
Halftime of the Bulls Network. This Chuck Swirsky, our guest, the Vice President of Basketball Operations, Arturas Karnisovas. Last year, the Bulls were a game under 500 at home. This season, coming into tonight's game, they're 6 under 500. And I asked Arturas How do you explain this?
That was my concern, because even before the season, I said it's very important for us to establish home court advantage because this building is so awesome, 22,000 people, great fan base that just wants to see their team come and compete. And this year we kind of been disappointing at home. Hopefully to turn that around the rest of the season. I'm sure all our players trying to perform for their fans, and it's almost like when after losses, like I wanted to go to each fan and apologize for that, but and it's getting worse and worse for me to watch games. I'm kind of a lot of times I'm just in my office watching games so I can obviously be emotional so nobody can see me. But yes, we got amazing group of and fan base, not only in Chicago, around the world. Yes. And I feel that love everywhere we go, and we have to obviously try to find ways to get better, and trust me, we're trying to improve and look for opportunities to improve our team every year. We'll do, obviously, the next step is after the season and draft and free agency. So it's going to be a process.
Okay, final question. People always ask you about this player, that player. What's your plan? I want to talk about you for a moment personally, and what drives you? I mean, are you disappointed? Are you upset? Are you optimistic? Where is AK today as a person and as a basketball leader?
I think all of that. I go from games to games, so I would be happy obviously after we win. Wins are always helping your mood, but at the same time I have to kind of keep the even keel and be consistent, because we say, like, you gotta keep it even. There's going to be very high highs after wins and lows after losses, so you kind of got to keep in perspective things, and we have a long-term vision for this group. In terms of emotionally, during the games, obviously I'm not the guy to be around, but again, I want to win. Obviously Billy wants to win, and we're trying to balance that, right? Our development of our young group and winning games. It has to be balanced.
That's the Vice President of Basketball Operations, Arturas Karnisovas. Third quarter coming up next, right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Billy Donovan here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Lowe's knows how to help you get the most out of your store run. That's why members save more with MyLowe's Rewards. Earn points towards MyLowe's money on eligible purchases. Get access to member-only deals and free member gifts. Plus, unlock free standard shipping when you reach Silver Key status. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help. You save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, Great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
When you choose Great Lakes Credit Union, you're empowering local communities. As a nonprofit financial institution, GLCU invests in communities throughout Chicagoland, offers free financial counseling, competitive rates, and the services and conveniences of big banks. For example, with our free checking account, you can earn up to 5% APY on your balance. Join us and experience banking for a greater good at glcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Oh, our attic is dusty.
Sweetie, it's our Zen den now.
Okay, let's chant. Yeah.
Oh
man, how did he miss that kick?
Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zendet. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
Want to look your best for 2025? ReadingGlasses.com can help. We have a vast selection of designer glasses, fast free shipping, and people-pleasing customer service. Go to ReadingGlasses.com and enter code RG10 to enjoy 10% off your first order.
Golden State Warriors trail the Chicago Bulls, trail the Chicago Bulls 69-55 at the half. I'm Gabe Ramirez, and your updated line on the Circa Sports Illinois app has the Bulls currently listed as 5.5-point favorites after being 5.5-point dogs to start the game. The over-under sitting at 245 after starting out at 239. Both teams putting up some points today. All right, let's take a check at tonight's Circa Sports Illinois player props that I gave you at the start of the game. And I got to be honest, guys, maybe I'm the jinx. For the Bulls, I had Josh Giddey scoring over 13.5. He only has 2 points right now at the break. And then I have Vooch grabbing over 10.5 rebounds. He has 0. Shocking, I know. All right, those were your courtside odds at the half presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. Again, Bulls up 69-55 at the half. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington, they have your call after the break. You're listening to the Chicago Bulls basketball on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Oh, my goodness, I was sick.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Lowe's knows what your kitchen needs and that you can count on LG appliances for innovation. Check out LG's first ever counter depth max refrigerator with zero clearance hinge system that lets you install your refrigerator in tight spaces to fully open both doors. Shop today and get the latest from LG. Lowe's, we help, you save. For optimal performance, LG recommends 0.16 inches, 4mm clearance between the sides of the refrigerator and the wall.
Joe Montana here. In my football days, I knew the importance of a strong defense. Now I'm sharing how you can help defend your health against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Are you 50 or older like me? The CDC now recommends vaccination against pneumococcal disease. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at increased risk and over 6 times greater risk of hospitalization with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50. Schedule your appointment today at vaxassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Help! My cat needs saving!
Oh no. Has he tried Navy Federal Credit Union? They have lots of great savings and investing options.
What? No, he needs help.
Well, with Navy Federal's financial advisors and online tools, he can get all the help he needs. Whew, got him.
Good catch.
Sign up at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Savings products insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal, and may lose value.
O'Reilly. Shop Superstart Premium, Extreme, or Platinum batteries at O'Reilly Auto Parts and get up to a $15 gift card after rebate. O-Rewards members can also get a $5 reward with their battery purchase. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart. Only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
And we are back live here at the United Center in Chicago. Tyler Beardova, Clint Klaus in our 670 The Score studios, and the incomparable Rich Wyatt spinning the dials here. And the Bulls with 38 second quarter points. They're up 69-55 on the Warriors as Kobe White has poured in 15 and a half, 13 for Matas Buzelis, 14 off the bench by Jalen Smith, a perfect 5 for 5, and he's nailed 4-4 from three-point country. You got Curry with 10, Buddy Hield with 11, and Jimmy Butler in his Warriors debut with a third quarter. Coming up next, Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Ayo DeSumo here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
When you choose Great Lakes Credit Union, you're empowering local communities. As a nonprofit financial institution, GLCU invests in communities throughout Chicagoland, offers free financial counseling, competitive rates, and the services and conveniences of big banks. For example, with our free checking account, you can earn up to 5% APY on your balance. Join us and experience banking for a greater good at glcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Lowe's knows how to help you get the most out of your store run. That's why members save more with MyLowe's Rewards. Earn points towards MyLowe's money on eligible purchases. Get access to member-only deals and free member gifts. Plus, unlock free standard shipping when you reach Silver Key status. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help. You save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
And welcome back. Third quarter just underway. Vooch missed on a right block shot as Golden State with a rebound. 69-55 Bulls at the foul line. Butler curls to his right, and the ball knocked out of his hands, recovered by Chicago. Giddy down the floor to Buzelis. Touch pass. Right corner, Kobe. 4-3. Bam! What a pass. What a finish. And Buzelis just getting better and better. Bill, I kid you not, 3 weeks ago, he would have shot that ball.
Yep. Or dribbled it into a triple team.
Buddy Hield, the swing out, and it goes in the right corner. Quentin Post, no. It's 72-55 Bulls. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. Vooch at the top of the key against Post. Then they go left side, Buzelis off the Vooch screen. Foul line left. Over the top pass, and Vooch ran out of real estate on a looping pass by Buzelis. Yeah. And Buzelis a little bit gimpy getting up.
And Buzelis lost that ball. It kind of fell out of his hands as he was trying to shoot it up. Or pass it over, excuse me.
72-55 Bulls. Bulls will get a couple of days off after this one and then host Detroit in a back-to-back Tuesday and Wednesday here at the United Center.
How about that?
Yep, the same team.
Yep.
Here's Curry to the rim, and the ball jarred out of his hands over the end line. And are they going to say it's going to be Bulls ball? And Curry said it did not go off him. And Steve Kerr says, okay, if Steph Curry says a challenge, we're going to challenge.
It went off Steph Curry, though. I am going to be right 2 times in a row on my calls. They're taking a second look A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. And we're going to take a break while they take a second look. Chuck and I will be back right after this on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. It's time to dance.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Lowe's knows what your kitchen needs and that you can count on LG appliances for innovation. Check out LG's first ever counter depth max refrigerator with zero clearance hinge system that lets you install your refrigerator in tight spaces to fully open both doors. Shop today and get the latest from LG. Lowe's, we help, you save. For optimal performance, LG recommends 0.16 inches, 4mm clearance between the sides of the refrigerator and the wall.
Want to look your best for 2025? ReadingGlasses.com can help. We have a vast selection of designer glasses, fast free shipping, and people-pleasing customer service. Go to ReadingGlasses.com and enter code RG10 to enjoy 10% off your first order.
Oh, our attic is dusty.
Sweetie, it's our Zen den now.
Okay, let's chant. Yeah.
Oh man, how did he miss that kick?
Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zenden. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
Buy 5 quarts of Castrol Edge Full Synthetic Motor Oil and get a $15 gift card after rebate, plus 2 times points at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC now recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
And we're back in Chicago, and the Chicago Bulls are up 72-55, and the third quarter has just started. 10:39 left here in the third quarter. Get the Bulls app presented by AT&T. Enjoy personalized notification, exclusive drops, team stats, and more. Download now at bulls.com/app. And as I said, the call was confirmed. It went off Steph Curry. So even Steph Curry is wrong once in a while, but as the little card in front of you, Charlie says,
Bill is always right.
There you go.
So with 10:35 left here in the third, 72-55 Bulls. Vooch, circle right, left-hand dribble drive, deep in the paint on Quinton Post. Jump hook, right hand, got it.
Nice play right there. Vooch just taking a one-on-one in the middle. The Bulls kind of flattened out the offense, let Vooch operate in the middle by himself.
Buddy Hield. They throw a blitz at him with Giddey and White. Right corner, Quinton Post picks up the dribble. 9 on the clock. On the right elbow, still holding, still looking, and gives it up to Curry in a travel on Quinton Post.
How about that defense by the Bulls? Everyone stayed with their man, and Ayo Dosunmu just not letting his man get loose at all. Nowhere to throw the ball, and Post stumbles into a travel.
Bulls ball, left forecourt. Giddey dives inside. Josh to the rim. Jump pass, threw it away. Cross court. Intercepted by Jimmy Butler. Butler over the 8-second line in front of the Warriors bench. Sideline right. Again, they threw a double at him with Ayo and Vooch. Here's Curry off balance. 3 ball popped out. No. Rebound Vazelis. Steph Curry in the ball game. 3 of 6. Here's a right side 3 by Kobe White, up and good.
And Kobe White just coming down, and he's feeling it right now. Launches that one up from 3 feet behind the 3-point line. Kobe White is now 5 of 6 from behind the 3-point line.
And a nice pass. Green finds Curry streaking to the rim off the ball, and Curry is fouled going to the cup. 9:24 to go third, and the Bulls lead by 22 points. How about that, Bill? Did you expect this coming into the building tonight?
No, and again, the Bulls shooting 56% from behind the 3-point line, which is terrific. But Golden State shooting just 29% from the 3-point line, thus the big lead. I thought the Bulls could play well and would play well. Again, as growing pains are going to be for Golden State as they try to learn how to play with Jimmy and Curry together on the floor at the same time and get everyone on the same page. But Bulls are having their way with them right now.
So Steph Curry with 12, Buddy Hield with 11. After that, folks, nothing much going right for Golden State. Golden State gives up 111 points a game, and the Bulls already have 77. Vizela sideline right with a touch pass to Kobe White. Deep right side three. Bam! Put him in the hole. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Kobe White, 6 triple. He's got 24 in the ball game.
Wow. That's pretty darn good right there. Kobe is on fire. Remember when I had to pick player to count on?
Yes.
Player to pick, and I said every fiber in my body is saying to take Kobe White, but I really think Vooch. See what happens when you don't listen to every fiber in your body?
Yep. And the free throw up and good by Draymond Green. He has a podcast, Bill.
He does.
Yeah. And Draymond Green, very outspoken on any subject, on anyone, anywhere. Another free throw up and good.
He hasn't talked about us yet, has he?
No.
Okay.
80-59 Bulls. 8:48 to go third. Bazelis in front to Vooch. Scoop hand off to Kobe. He has had the hot hand. Dosunmu. They take a pass to Bazelis. Power move on a spin to the rim. Tied up in front to Giddey. Lets it fly. Topside three. Rimming. Good. A kind roll of the rim for Josh Giddey. He's putting together a nice ball game with 5 points, 5 assists into the rim. Jimmy Butler is fouled, gets 2. 83-59 Bulls, 8:23 to go third.
And we are in the third quarter, sponsored by AARP. The younger you are, the more you need AARP. And that last shot by Giddey was a really good one because he caught the ball. He thought about passing it, but he looked and saw there were just 2 seconds on the shot clock. He had to shoot it and still got a nice shot off, and obviously it fell in for him. So Josh Giddey stepping up here tonight. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists.
So Jimmy Butler in his first game as a member of the Golden State Warriors. It is up and good. He has played 19 minutes, 10 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. But again, he's been to the foul line 7 times. And that's what Golden State needs, a tough, rugged, physical player. Here's Kobe, topside three, air ball. It goes out of bounds on an off-balance 28-footer in front.
Kobe smiling. That was a heat check right there. He came off, and he knew it was a little off balance, but figured he'd give it a shot.
Running baseline right. Moody gives it up to Curry. Curry from way downtown on Vooch. And a big-time splash.
Steph Curry saw that Vooch was playing just a little bit off, took a little step back, created some more space.
Curry with 15 White blasts past Green on the left baseline. Feeds Giddey on a soft floater. Rebound, Golden State down the floor. Curry splits the defense, stumbles. And a left wing pass to Moody. Up top to Green. Coming off the screen, Curry. Left side three. Got it. Count it in the foul on Ayo. And that is vintage Steph Curry. That quick release. And, teams salivate at blocking that shot by Curry. And that time, Ayo undercut him and fouled him.
And right now, Steph Curry playing really well. But Steph Curry at 36, will he have the stamina to do it by himself right now? Because that's pretty much what's happening. And I just don't know if he can maintain this. And can Steve Kerr play him long enough to make a difference in this game?
Well, again, they don't play until Monday. Curry in the ball game now with 18 and 23 minutes.
Yep.
By the way, Kobe White, Bill, you think about this. He's got 24 points.
Yeah, against Golden State, making it his 5th straight game with 20-plus points. This ties the second longest streak of his career. The longest was 6 games from 12-23 to 12-8-23 to 12-18-23.
And Ayo threw the ball near midcourt, intended for Vooch, and Vooch had to track it down. His foot was on the 8-second line. An over and back violation against the Bulls. Golden State ball with 7:10 and running. Here's a slip cut. Green, left side Hield, alone for 3, bucket. Timeout Bulls.
Yeah. And this is started off with a tough shot by Kobe White, a heat check. come down and don't get a bucket. Another tough shot, then a turnover, and all of a sudden Golden State's getting a little rhythm as they have narrowed the gap. 71-83. The Bulls are up. Let's take a break on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Kobe White here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and U Chicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
When you choose Great Lakes Credit Union, you're empowering local communities. As a nonprofit financial institution, GLCU invests in communities throughout Chicagoland, offers free financial counseling, competitive rates, and the services and conveniences of big banks. For example, with our free checking account, you can earn up to 5% APY on your balance. Join us and experience banking for a greater good at glcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
Lowe's knows what your kitchen needs and that you can count on LG appliances for innovation. Check out LG's first ever counter depth max refrigerator with zero clearance hinge system that lets you install your refrigerator in tight spaces to fully open both doors. Shop today and get the latest from LG. Lowe's, we help, you save. For optimal performance, LG recommends 0.16 inches 4mm clearance between the sides of the refrigerator and the wall.
Back at the United Center, Chicago Bulls having a way with the Golden State Warriors. But right now, the Warriors on a 12-0 run to get themselves back in the game. And the Bulls took their foot off the accelerator for a moment. Billy Donovan calls a timeout, let them understand that, hey, as long as Steph Curry's on the floor, you cannot relax on this Golden State team. And as I just said, a little 12-0 run narrows that gap.
Of the timeline, Aldo Dosunmu pressured Bob Moody. Left forecourt, Dosunmu. One-on-one coverage, Bob Moody. Dribble drive, turns baseline right to the rack and the score with the right hand. And Aldo Dosunmu, Bill, showing so much confidence and agility, making that turn all the time on the right side. Then Curry underneath the pass, intercepted by Dosunmu. On the run, change of pace, dribble drive, Kobe. Left corner, Buzelis, and a flyby by Draymond Green to the rack, and he throws it down with a windmill right-handed slam. Matas Buzelis, the Buzelis buggy here at the UC, and he rocked it.
He absolutely did it. Jimmy Butler did not expect that as he ran under him. Uh-oh.
And then Curry slips and falls to the floor, but we got a trip on the play on Vooch. So how about Buzelis? He cuffed it, ate some iron.
You called it the Buzelis
boogie.
Boogie?
Because he shakes and he bakes.
And he boogies.
And he boogies.
Okay. There you go. I like it. It's a good call.
By the way, Raymond Ritter, the outstanding, and really he's in a class by himself.
He is.
That was the 70th 4-point play in Steph Curry's career, and Curry at the free throw line up in good. Bill,
70th 4-point play.
Think about this,
wow.
Bill. You and Steph Curry were coached by the same individual. Different eras, different levels.
Bob McKillop.
Yep. What makes Bob McKillop? Because Steph Curry loves him. Loves him.
Attention to detail. He really cares about his players. Obviously, he coached me a little different than he coached Steph because he was back in the day. You could coach a little differently and use crack the whip a little harder, I guess, and punish us a little bit more. But He cares about the players. He cares about you as a person, and really is endearing to you.
87-73. Bulls with the step back. Kobe staggered drive. His pass deflected, almost went down, and taken away by the Warriors. Buddy Hield. On the left side up top, Draymond Green to Steph Curry. Curry double on the ball in the near corner. It goes to Jimmy Butler. Feeds the post to Green. Right corner, Curry. And we have a Warrior down on the floor, and that was Butler. And we're going to have a foul, and that's going to go on Ayo Sumu. Warriors on a 14-4 run over the last 2 minutes. Kevin Huerter playing in his first game as a Bull, ready to check in. 87-73 in favor of the Bulls. Kobe White leaves. So Jimmy Butler, the third. Again, Jimmy Butler's father was a junior, and he passed away actually a year ago today. And to honor his father, along with other members of Friends and Neymar of soccer. He's a huge soccer fan. Yep. He selected jersey number 10 and put Butler 3 on it.
There you go.
You know who's on the coaching staff, Bill, for Golden State? I mean,
Steve Kerr.
You got Steve Kerr. You got Terry Stotts, the former head coach of the Bucks.
Yep.
In Portland, you got Jerry Stackhouse, a great NBA player. Second missed free throw. Rebound offensively. Second chance points. Opportunity for Golden State. Here's Curry against Kevin Huerter. And the looping pass accepted by Butler to the rim with a left-hand layup.
A nice pass over the top, and Jimmy Butler just so strong when the ball goes through Bazelis. And Bazelis trying not to get a foul right there.
16-4 run now for Golden State. Trey Jones, he's on the deck. And they go to Kevin Huerter, two of the newest members of the Bulls. Dribbling right side, Huerter feeding the post. Jalen Smith, no. And we have a late whistle and a foul. And that was a hard foul. That was a 1980s, 90s foul. And that's on Moses Moody. So you got Terry Stotts on the bench. Jerry Stackhouse, Bill, great player out of North Carolina. And, of course, in the NBA, former head coach of Vanderbilt.
Yes. Oh, my. A lot of big coaches there.
Yep.
So what are you saying?
Well, he coached in the G League with the 905s with Toronto. And the free throw is up by Jalen Smith, rimming good. What's he done tonight, Bill?
Jalen Smith on the night, 14 points. He's got 2 rebounds. He's 5 of 5 from the floor. 4 of those are at the three-point line, all of good. And now he is 1 of 1 at the foul line. Now I'm watching Draymond Green and Jimmy interact a little bit. I think they're going to get along fine.
Yep. Second free throw off the mark, hit the heel. Rebound, Golden State dressed in the black uniforms, gold lettering and numbers at the top of the circle. Pajemski, they go off to the right. Curry rolling to his left outside the arc. Now a switch cut by Jalen Smith with that length. Moses Moody feeding right corner. Draymond Green, air ball. And the putback by Santos, good.
Oh. Santos in the right place at the right time. Just has that knack.
Draymond Green now beyond the arc is 2 for his last 15. Mid-post right. Williams, they go to Huerter. Bazelis, left-hand dribble drive. Power move to the rim and a foul. I love the fact that Mattis is going to the rack. And I'll tell you what, he is fearless, Bill. We have seen the maturation. I think Billy Donovan has done an exceptional coaching job. It would have been so easy just to give him minutes. He had to earn his minutes.
Yep, and which makes him better. And that time, Moody, did they give the foul to Moody? No, they gave it to Santos. But Moody tried to take the charge, but he wasn't even outside the restricted area. And that's a nice play because Mattis waited that time. He waited for the defense to clear, so he wasn't driving into 3 guys. It was just beat his man, and then the help guy was right there, and that's it. And a nice, strong move, aggressive move. And we're watching this young kid develop right in front of our eyes.
Bazelis again makes 1 of 2. He's got 16 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists in 23 minutes. I love it. He's a nice young man, very humble, very respectful, and he is a hooper. He loves to ball. Curry, dribble drive, down low left, double team, the swing out, right side, Moody cranks up, rebound, controlled by Santos, the kick out Curry, open left side 3, no. Offensive rebound, Santos.
Wow.
Santos gives it up to Pajemski dribble drive in the lane on Williams, flips it up with the right hand and scores. And just like that, we have a 9-point ball game, 89-80 Bulls. And the Bulls turn it over. And then the Warriors turn it over, and we got a kick ball on the play. Wow. But what's happened to the Bulls here in the quarter?
Well, it looks like they took their foot off the accelerator, came down. It all started, remember, Kobe White took that one heat check, off-balance three, kind of laughed about it. They came down, they didn't score. Then they got a turnover. And in the meantime, Golden State went down and hit a bucket, 2 threes in a row. One was a 4-point play. And all of a sudden, the momentum changes, and Golden State feeling a little good about themselves right now.
Dribble drive, Moody with the teardrop up and good on a stop and pop 4-footer. It's a 7-point Bulls lead. 89-82 with Trey Jones. Leans over the bounce. The 6'1" guard off the window, no. Tip with the right hand by Giddey, no, and a foul on Kevon Looney.
A nice play by Giddey. Came in from the weak side above the 3-point line. Timed that perfectly.
All right, so Bill, we talked about the growth of Matas Buzelis.
Yes.
Tell me about what we've seen out of Josh Giddey. Giddey in the month of February, averaging 21.6 boards, 5 assists. Came in shooting 52% over the last 6.
Yeah, he's playing real well. I think he's understanding now that he doesn't have to be just a facilitator. I think in the beginning when he first got here, he could score, but was really trying to be a facilitator and a guy that could get everyone going. But now he understands he can drive to the basket and use his size to score. And like he did right there, get some offensive rebounds, put some points on the board from the foul line like he just did. But and really has the confidence and understands the offense now where he can fit in and use his skill set to score.
Curry up top now to Pajemski. Circle right, Moody on a post up. Kevon Looney. Looney with a handoff to Pajemski. 7 on the clock. Turns baseline right. Swings it up top to Curry. Driving on Giddey to his right. And a long distance 27-footer up and good. And Steph Curry, the vintage Steph Curry, he's 6 of 11. He's got 24 on the night. 91-85. It's a 6-point lead for the Bulls. They trap Williams. Lost the handle. Diving for the loose ball. Pajemski to Curry. Curry in right forecourt on the left wing against Williams. Curry with a wraparound dribble. Curry one-on-one with Patrick Williams. Curry line to the lane to the rim. Up with the right hand. Got it. Oh, my goodness. The Golden State Warriors in the zone. Here's Giddey dribble drive. He got stripped by Pajemski. And a kick ball. It's going to be whose ball?
Is it a kick or a trip?
Ooh. They're going to call this on Looney. 91-87, Bill. Bulls 2:39 to go.
Yeah, and again, Steph Curry has the ability to go off. And right now, the Golden State Warriors on a 28-8 run over the last 5 minutes and 39 seconds. And
I'll tell you what, Bill. Oof. I mean, Steph Curry is exhausted.
Well,
but he's in the zone. You got to leave him in.
Absolutely.
Trey Jones to Jalen Smith. Coming off the screen, Kevin Huerter. Huerter against Santos. To Giddey with 9 on the clock. Giddey with the ball fake. Whips a pass in front to Huerter. Back to Giddey. Giddey, line to the lane. To the rim. Shot rejected. And a late foul on the Warriors.
And Steph Curry saying, no, that's not a foul. But they took the legs right out from under Giddey. A lot of contact.
Wow, Bill.
With the bodies. Not a lot with the upper body.
Did Santos get him, Bill? I think he got the ball first.
Yeah.
And Giddey misfired on the first of a 2-shot foul. Bulls as a team, 16 of 19. They checked in 79% of the season, 5th in the NBA. How about the Golden State Warriors, Bill? 72%. They're last. And think about this. Curry leads the NBA with 94%, but the rest of his team, not very good.
Well, Draymond, not a great foul shooter. And
Giddey makes 1 of 2. We have 2:23 left, third. 92-87 in favor of the Bulls. But here come the Golden State Warriors. Over the timeline, Pajemski. Golden State, a game of the 500 time with Sacramento for the 10th seed in the East. In the Western Conference, the Bulls 10th seed in the East. Curry left side 3. Got it! You have got to be kidding me. No, we're not. We're looking at a vintage Hall of Fame generational player in Steph Curry. Huerter to the rim. Shot blocked by Moses and a foul. Putting Kevin Huerter at the line, shooting 2. Herder with 3 points, 4 rebounds in his Bulls debut. But how about Steph Curry, Bill? That release is so quick.
Yeah, and he elevates so high on his shot, and gets there so with such speed, the defense can't react and get out to him. And you just have to wonder, does he have enough stamina to go another 14 minutes?
Bill, he's got 19 in the quarter.
Yeah.
Herder, no, on the first of 2.
And right now, Golden State fouling the Bulls, and they'll take that change right now because they're getting threes at the other end, and the Bulls are getting 1 or 2 at the foul line.
Golden State has won 13 of 15 in this series. Herder eyes the rim, the release. It is up, got it, making 1 of 2. It's a 93-90 ball game. Don't you leave us, folks. This late third quarter on the Bulls Network. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Whittington, along with Gabe Ramirez. Right full court, left side, Butler. And they're looking for Curry, and why not? Curry, top side, rainbow 3. No, hit the back rim. Rebound Looney. They're looking for Curry every offensive set. Podziemski against Kobe White. 28 feet away on the left wing. Puts it on the deck. Dancing off to the right against Kobe White with a pull-up 8-footer no. Rebound Curry underneath, and it is no good. Tipped with the right hand. Got it by Jimmy Butler. Quickly down the floor. Trey Jones against Kevon Looney with a hand up to Herder. Shot blocked by Butler. Here comes Golden State. And then we have Curry on the floor with Herder. And this is going to go.
Yeah, Herder's looking around like, where's the foul for me? And Herder's going to get the foul. He tripped Steph Curry.
Bill, this is a 1-point ball game.
After it was a 24-point ball game. And it's a 39-9 run over the last 6:15. 31-9.
Officials conferring. What do you think they're talking about here,
Well,
Bill?
they're talking if it's a take foul because Herder tripped Steph Curry as he was trying to dribble down. But I don't know if anything intended. He was lying on the floor and Steph just tripped over his feet. And they're going to have a review. So let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Lawrence Holmes here. We're talking Bulls on Spiegel and Holmes every afternoon, 2 to 6 on The Score, and Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
So, Bill, after the Bulls scored 38 second quarter points, the Warriors have stormed from behind. They've scored 37 in the quarter.
Yep. And they've gotten themselves right back into this game. Points in the Paint, sponsored by Benjamin Moore. Transform your home with premium color and quality. Points in the Paint. The Bulls were ahead earlier in the game, but now 28-30 in favor of the Golden State Warriors. And that's our points in the paint.
All right, so, Bill, the officials just to our right at midcourt, but what a performance. The fans came to see Steph Curry, and they have not, I repeat, they have not been disappointed.
Yeah, they really have not, and they're looking now to see what happened with Herder and Steph Curry running over the floor, but Steph just laughing. And unfortunately for the Bulls, this review and everything, this is great for Steph Curry because he gets another break.
Yes.
So he's going to sit here and get another minute and a half break and then play a minute and a half and have another a whole between quarters break again, another 3 minutes.
You know, Bill, I've said this many times before. I've had the pleasure of knowing Steph for 26 years. His father, of course, still NBA player, played for the Raptors. When I was there, Steph was 10 years young, and he would shoot on the arena floor. And he would always ask me to come on, raise my 2 arms in the air, and he would take shots over my extended arms. You know what, Bill? He has never called me Chuck. Everything to this day, Mr. Swirsky. He's such a well-mannered, likable young kid, and he's still young at the age of, 35 or so? He's
36.
36.
Herder does not make any unnecessary contact. Therefore, the on-court ruling of a common transfer and take foul will remain.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to see if it was a take foul or a flagrant foul, but he didn't do anything to warrant that. Want to remind everybody, substitution sponsored by Remy Martin, the official Spirit of Bulls Radio. Team up for excellence.
And, you know, Bill, in this day and age of superstars with huge egos, what Steph Curry does, Raymond Ritter was glowing with what Steph Curry does when the lights aren't on and everything he does. And it's really amazing as Curry is going to go to the line. And he can tie it up here, Bill.
Oh, you can. How about that? You erased a 24-point lead in a quarter.
And he missed. He's missed
my.
2 free throws tonight.
Wow. Yeah, 94% free throw shooter on the season.
Yep.
He missed, but it's still their ball.
So the Golden State Warriors, once down by 24, can take the lead right here with 1:17 to play in the third. Podziemski holding and looking, and they go to Curry, line to the lane. Curry with a foul line jumper, it's up and good. And the Golden State Warriors have taken a 94-93 lead with 65 seconds left here in the third quarter. Smith with a handoff to Kobe White. Kobe backs it out, 40 feet away. Drag it down Looney. Finds Giddey left side. In front to Herter, and he traveled. Yep.
Took a little hop step as he wanted to take off. Billy Donovan not upset with him. It's just got to get. He saw the defense running out, so he's going to take a little mid-range jump shot. Turnover number 12 for the Bulls now. 17 turnovers off of those 12 turnovers so far.
You think Golden State can sustain this, Bill?
If someone helps Steph Curry out a little bit, gives him 4 minutes, 5 minutes rest in the fourth quarter, yes.
Podziemski threw it away. Giddey with the interception. Giddey double on the ball. Up top, Jalen Smith. Smith, power move to the rim. Left side, Giddey. Wide open 3-ball, way off the mark. Rebound, Kevon Looney. Looney with a handoff to Steph Curry, who has 31 points. He has been dynamic here in the third quarter as he tossed in 21. 10 on the shot clock, 20 seconds to go. Butler finds Podziemski up top. Curry lets it fly to 3. Good. Steph Curry with 24. In the third quarter alone, he's got 34 in the ball game. 97-93 Warriors. He is putting on a show, folks, in front of a sellout. Kobe White, no. And it's tapped away at the bounds by Golden State, but Kobe was just smothered by 3 Warrior players.
Kobe put his head down, and he didn't see that 3 guys came down to get him. He had 2 guys he could have passed the ball to. The Warriors have reached 39 points now in the third quarter. Wow.
Curry leaves. He's going to get with 0.4 of a second a rest. They'll probably rest him for what, maybe 4 or 5 minutes to start the fourth?
If they can, they will. As long as the Bulls don't get hot, Steve Kerr will leave him out as long as he can.
Giddey, Belinda, baseline left 0.4 of a second, holding and looking. Still holding. We have a collision going on. Are they going to call a foul?
Yep. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be Bulls ball. They're going to get a foul shot, dead ball foul.
Yep. Moody and Herter collided, and now they're going to have another conference.
Yeah, Moody gets the foul, dead ball foul.
He's going to get free throws, Bill.
Oh, absolutely, and then Bulls get the ball back. It's a dead ball foul. Because the ball was not, when the foul happened, there was no. The ball was not in play.
They need to put time back on the clock, Bill.
Yeah, they will. I don't know.
The game clock being reset to 0.4 seconds.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
And see, yeah.
So Kobe's going to shoot the free throw.
Yep.
Dead ball foul.
Yep.
And the Bulls will get the ball back.
Yep. But with 0.4 on the shot clock.
Kobe's made 27 straight free throws. It's up really good. So it's a 97-94 ball game. 0.4 of a second. Giddey will put it in play.
Has to be a redirect.
Yeah. You got to throw it near the rim. And the touch by Smith. No, and that came ever so close of going down. They rolled off to the left. Fourth quarter coming up next. 97-94 Warriors on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
High to the rack and a right-handed dunk, going coast to coast.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
Oh, our attic is dusty.
Sweetie, it's our Zen den now.
Okay, let's chant. Yeah.
Oh, man, how did he miss that kick?
Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zen-Den. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome back. The Bulls trail Warriors 97-94 heading into the fourth quarter, and the updated spread on the Circa app has the Bulls as 6.5-point underdogs. The total now sitting at 252. Those were your courtside odds presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. Now, back to the action with Chuck and Bill.
Thanks, Gabe. Hey, how about Steph Curry? His 41st 20-point quarter of his career. He had 24 points. 28 is his high for a quarter in his career. It's the Steph Curry show. He's got 34 points now in the game.
Curry out of the ball game. We've got a foul off the ball. I think they're going to get Trey Jones. He got tangled up with Jimmy Butler on the left point. You got Patrick Williams re-entering the ball game for the Bulls. He's coming in for Josh Giddey. Williams off the bench tonight for the Bulls has played 17 minutes with 8 points, only 1 rebound. In play, post. They get to Podziemski and a lob to the rim, brought down by Butler to a cutting, but he healed, and the 8-footer no. Surprised Butler didn't go to the rack on that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to it. Maybe he thought someone was going to come and dunk it for him.
Vooch on a power move to the rack on post. Shot blocked by post, recovered by Vooch. Vooch with his back to the rim. Double on the ball from Draymond Green, and Vooch threw it away out of bounds. Bill, break us down with Vooch tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he hadn't touched the ball a whole lot, having a tough night at the office. Again, Bull's still trying to figure out how to use Vooch now in this new offense with different guys playing and post him up. You got to admit, Post has done a pretty good job with his length against Vooch.
Post, the swing out to Draymond Green, the lob underneath to Butler, counted in a foul. What a pass. That was from 27 feet beyond the break of the three-point line. He got it over the top of 2 Bulls, and then off balance, Butler puts it in and draws the foul, and Butler in his Warriors debut with 17. This will be his 10th free throw attempt on the night.
See what Jimmy did there, though, Charlie? He went up and he caught it with 2 hands. Got one hand on it, put his other hand on it, then shot the ball. You know, got his balance in the air as he's falling down. Doesn't try to do it all with one hand. Just a smart veteran play right there.
Butler's free throw is good. Golden State takes 20 free throw attempts per game. 27th in the league. But Butler, Bill, that's going to go up.
They're already at 24.
Yep. Dribble drive, Aldo Sumu in the right corner. Patrick Williams crossing over. The ball squirts off his hands. Out of bounds over the end line. He got too much carried away with the anxiety of trying to take it to the rack on Podziemski.
That's Pat's second turnover, and that's an unforced turnover right there. Just tried to cross it over from the left hand to the right hand and slipped out of bounds.
If you just joined us, the Bulls had a big lead. At one point, 24 points. But the Warriors in the third quarter outscore the Bulls 42-25. And they lead 194. 1 minute in, fourth quarter here on 6:70 to score. But he healed. They go up top now to Butler. Dribble drive to the rim. And he draws another foul. And Steve Kerr applauding Jimmy Butler's ferociousness. Wow.
And that's Jimmy Butler doing Jimmy Butler things, just putting on the floor, creating contact, getting to the foul line.
You know what? I love his physicality, Bill. I mean, you can say all you want. The bottom line is this guy is a gamer. He's a winner. Yep. He invites contact. He takes contact, and he loves the game.
Yeah, Charlie, he's been to the foul line 11 times now. He's 9 of 11 from the floor.
He's taken 11 of their 25.
Yeah, and that's what he's going to do. And that's what Golden State wants him to do. And it does. Taking foul shots for an older team, and that's what Golden State is now. You got Steph Curry at 36, Jimmy Butler's 35. It stops the game. It slows it down.
Vooch foul line left with a pull-up 15-footer, no offensive rebound. Williams, this should be a 3-second violation. Yeah. The Bulls got away with it. Pajemski down the floor to Butler with a two-handed dunk. Bulls need a timeout, Bill. But play on, says Billy Donovan. It's a 104-94 Golden State lead. 10:15 left here in the fourth quarter. So Ayo Dosunmu, right sideline, Vooch to Kobe. Kobe had 10 points third quarter. Kobe has 25 of the ball game. With the touch pass, Ayo in a pump. Between the legs dribble. And they go circle left down to Vooch. Vooch, high post, works on post. Quentin post, double on the ball from Butler. Turnaround jumper, Vooch, air ball from 15. Rebound, Pajemski.
Jimmy Butler came over and helped out on the spin move by Vooch, and that threw the play off.
Draymond Green wants a touch. And a cut to the rim. Pajemski with a left-handed layup. And the Golden State Warriors on a 17-2 run. Timeout. Bulls 106-94. Golden State 9:37 to go, fourth quarter. On 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Josh Giddey here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
Caesars Sportsbook is the only sportsbook app with Caesars rewards, where every bet you place brings you closer to perks only Caesars can offer. Download the app using promo code Radio1000 and place your first bet today. If you win, great. If not, you'll get it back as a bonus bet up to $1,059 for Super Bowl 59. Open to new users in Illinois who are 21 or older. First bet after registration must qualify. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a bonus bet. Bonus bet expires 14 days after receipt. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, crisis counseling and referral services can be accessed by calling 1-800-GAMBLER.
Oh, our attic is dusty.
Sweetie, it's our Zen den now.
Okay, let's chant. Yeah.
Oh, man, how did he miss that kick?
Okay, how long have you been watching the game?
Only since kickoff, so not that long if you think about it.
AT&T Fiber with All-Fi covers your whole house, even from your attic Zen-Den. Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and live like a gagillionaire.
Limited availability. Coverage may require AT&T Wi-Fi extenders at additional charge.
Right now, get up to a $15 gift card after rebate when you purchase select Superstart batteries exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Bulls fans, don't miss My Bulls, the team's official game day email sign up for free at bulls.com/mybulls. And if you really want to, you should sign up and get Steph Curry, because at 36, he still has it. And it's been the main reason why this Golden State team, Charlie, has taken the lead. They're up 12, 106-94.
And Bill, they've got a 9-0 run in the fourth quarter without Curry on the floor.
Yeah, Curry, remember, Curry went out for the last 4 or 5 seconds of the third quarter.
Jimmy Butler has taken over this game, though, in the quarter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got
getting to the foul line.
They're so potent.
Look, there's a little full court press.
Yeah.
I love it.
And the Bulls break the press with Giddey. Wow. Giddey accepting the pass from Dosunmu. Giddey left forecourt, but Bill, we're down to 9 on the clock.
Yeah, well, that's break the press. They did. They really did. That's all they did. Now they have a shortened offense.
Kobe on Draymond Green wants an up and under the step back, and he gets fouled on a bailout with 1.7 seconds on the shot clock.
Let me ask you, was that press successful?
Yes.
It was, because By the time they got it up, they had 9 seconds left to run their half-court offense. The Golden State Warriors bailed them out by fouling, but otherwise that press was good. Steph scored 13 of their last 15 points to end the third quarter. Jimmy has scored their last 8 to start the fourth quarter.
They're on a 30-7 run. Buzelis in. Patrick Williams leaves. Buzelis in the ball game, starting his second straight NBA game, played 24 minutes. He's got a 16-3-5 game on 6 of 7 from the floor as Kobe makes 2 of 2. Kobe White a perfect 7 of 7. He's made 30 straight free throws, and he's got a team-high 27, 34 for Steph Curry. 106-96, Golden State by 10. And they go right back to Jimmy Butler, running baseline left. Feeding right corner, went to post for 3, got it.
Wow.
He just became a standard NBA contract, though. Not a two-way. Vooch works on post. Passing right corner, Buzelis. And Buzelis threw it away. Wow. Intercepted by Hield on a 2-on-2. Podziemski got away with a walk. And they go to Butler running baseline right. On a reverse, up, got it, counted, foul on Giddy. Jimmy Butler with an English on that, Bill, running right to left on the end line on a reverse. Take us through this play.
Yeah. He throws it out to Jimmy. Jimmy just goes right back where he came from underneath and kind of flips it up off the backboard, and it spins in with a little English. And Jimmy immediately goes over and looks at his teammates on the bench, his new teammates on the bench, and already establishing some chemistry with them.
Free throw up and good.
That's Jimmy Butler's second three-point play of the quarter.
You know, you just raised an excellent point, Bill. We're going to talk about this in a moment regarding the dynamics of having somebody like Butler joining the ball club. Kobe misfired on a left wing 3. Draymond Green down the floor, and he overshoots Jimmy Butler out of bounds. Bill, Draymond Green is very demonstrative, and he wears his passion on his sleeve.
Well, that time Draymond Green said, "My bad." Jimmy said, "No, that's my fault. I should have had it." And Jimmy's mad at himself because he didn't catch it.
Here's Buzelis, lines up right corner 3, off the mark. Rebound, Podziemski. I'll tell you what, Bill, Podziemski's played a terrific game.
I really like his game. He's got energy. He plays physical. He can shoot the ball. He handles the ball well.
Here's a backdoor cut accepted by Butler. Double on the ball. Butler runs out of a double team. Turnaround jumper blocked by Buzelis. Recovered by Golden State. Clock continues to run. 5 on the clock. Podziemski, rainbow 3 right side, and buries it.
How about Podziemski? He's the one that got that offensive rebound on the block shot by Jimmy Butler, and then takes it out, clears himself, and still gets a shot.
It is 115-96 Golden State. And Green wraps up. Kobe White at midcourt.
Wow. Talk about the tale of two cities. The first half, the Bulls could do nothing wrong.
All right, what did Golden State do to figure things out, Bill? Or did they?
They started to hit some shots, and they started to take advantage of the Bulls in the paint a little bit. But now they're just hitting shots and cutting everywhere, and the Bulls don't have an answer. They can't turn it around. The Bulls' offense went a little south.
Vooch, a little jump hook with the left hand in the paint, up and good on post. But Vooch has had a very quiet night. He's got 10 points, only 2 rebounds. Vooch came in 10th in the NBA in rebounding. Golden State dribble drive to the rim, and we got a foul. And we're going to have a timeout. 115-98 Warriors, 7:13 to play here in the fourth quarter. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington, Gabe Ramirez on 670 The Score, the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Nikola Vucevic here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Super Bowl 59. One game, 2 teams, endless possibilities. And there's no better way to make every play more exciting than with FanDuel Sportsbook. Whether you're predicting the first touchdown, who will take home the MVP trophy, or the coin toss, FanDuel makes it easy to place your bets and feel the thrill of every moment. With live betting all game long, you can jump into the action, adjust your bets, and ride the wave of excitement from kickoff to the final whistle. Plus, to make the Super Bowl even sweeter, new customers can score $200 when you make your first bet. Just place a $5 bet, and if you win, you'll get $200 in bonus bets. Download the app or head to FanDuel.com/stream and bet with FanDuel, official partner of Super Bowl 59. Must be 21 plus and present in Illinois. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and UChicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
When you choose Great Lakes Credit Union, you're empowering local communities. As a nonprofit financial institution, GLCU invests in communities throughout Chicagoland, offers free financial counseling, competitive rates, and the services and conveniences of big banks. For example, with our free checking account, you can earn up to 5% APY on your balance. Join us and experience banking for a greater good at glcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back at the United Center. It's time for our great side of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's going to be great. How about this run? A 56-13 run for the Warriors that started back in the third quarter. The Bulls had an 83-59 lead. The score is now 115-98 in favor of the Golden State Warriors. That's our great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
That's amazing run from down 24 to up 17. 115-98 Golden State, 7:07 to go. Here's the step back in front. Pajemski from Curry, 3-ball, no. Rebound Vooch. 7 minutes in running here. Oh, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Pajemski out. Yep. And as Kobe White accepted the pass in left forecourt. But again, you know what? We got 6:57 to go. Time for the Bulls to kind of knock on the door a little bit.
Knocking on heaven's door?
Yep.
You're going to have to knock pretty hard right now.
Kobe pressured Bob Pajemski. Post comes out to help. And Kobe, with a wraparound, kept it to Giddey. Left side three. Got it little by little.
Chip away, absolutely.
Yep. 115-101 Golden State.
And Steph Curry kind of took a funny step there.
Yes, he did.
He tried to close out, maybe watching here a little bit.
They run a post up now. Green, cross court, right corner post, open, 3 good. Boy, he is so fluid with his release, Phil.
How about that pass, cross court? And you had Steph Curry cutting across the lane. Post now at 15.
Giddey with a runner on the left angle. Pink shot, no. Here come the Warriors on a 5-on-4. Left side post from Curry in the left 3-3. Wow. Back-to-back jacks.
You know what? That's just a smart play by Curry. Understanding the big fella just hit a three-pointer. He's hot. Give him the ball again.
Yep. And when you engage with your teammates, Bill, that's how chemistry starts.
Yep.
Here's Iowa with a step back 3, no. Wow. What a run by the Warriors. 121-101. Bill, just like that, it's a 20-point deficit. Here's Pajemski double on the ball. They go to Santos. Hard bounce pass. Curry, top side 3. Off the mark. Rebound, Vazelis. We have 5:35 to go. Fourth quarter, Kobe. Right corner aisle. 1 bounce. Jump shot for 3. Nope. Rebound, Pajemski. Pajemski rolling to his right, splits the defense on Vazelis, flips it up and in. He protected that ball, Bill, and shielded with his body. Because Vazelis is indeed a shot blocker.
But he actually went into Vazelis, so he couldn't get a step to time it up.
Good point. Kobe creating, Kobe dancing up on post, no. But post has played a whale of a game. A 94-foot pass, Green, left side Curry, wide open 3, rimmed out, rebound Vooch. Under 5 minutes to go. 123-101 Golden State. Here's Vazelis to the rim. No. Rebound, Golden State. Boy, the verticality of Santos, Bill, he did not foul Vazelis.
Well, the whistle wasn't blown.
Curry on Vooch. Curry leans over the bounce. Double on the ball from Isle. They got Pajemski in the right corner. 3 for 3. Up and good. And who else, Bill? Santos, who did such a great job in San Francisco with 5 threes. Santos off the bench with 7.
Yeah.
Giddy, dribble drive in the paint. Cross court to Bazelis. Open 3 ball. No. Hit front iron. The Bulls cannot buy a shot here in the fourth quarter. What is the scoring, Bill, in the fourth quarter?
That's a good question. Let me look at it.
Another right corner 3 by Santos. No. Tipped in the air by Pajemski. Brought down by Kobe. Kobe motors over the midcourt line at the foul line. They're going to Giddy. Giddy dancing, and we've got a foul in Golden State. They are going deep in their bench with 3:53 to play.
Oh, so are the
and they're
Bulls.
up by 25.
Bulls are 28-7.
28
No, 20.
to 7.
I'm sorry, 28-7 in favor of Golden State. And Billy Donovan waving the white flag.
Yep.
Phillips, Terry, Carter checking into the game right now.
Well, we got 2 days off before back-to-back with Detroit here at the United Center, Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the All-Star break. But the most disappointing second-half performance by the Bulls, Bill. I mean, Golden State just put a hurt on.
Yeah, they did. They came out in the third quarter, and it wasn't even the beginning of the third quarter. You know, the Bulls started off on a nice little run. They had a 7-0 run.
Phillips left corner 3 good. I mean, what we just saw, folks, was very, very impressive. And I'll tell you what, it was Curry in the third and Butler in the fourth.
Absolutely. And if they get a little help from anyone else, Charlie, they can be pretty good. Now, I'm not saying they're going to go far in the playoffs, but they're going to do well.
Trace Jackson Davis threw it away. Here's Terry driving on Santos to the rim. Count it, and a foul. So, Bill, by the way, speaking of Trace Jackson Davis, his dad, Dale Davis, or the Davis brothers, or back in the day with Indiana, you played against Antonio and Dale, not related, but nonetheless, they were, the moniker was the Davis boys and brothers. So, Bill, Indiana today lost to Michigan. Mike Woodson, who you played against in the NBA, he will not return to Bloomington. You're going to be looking for a coach. I'll tell you who they're going to dial up first. They're going to try and see if Brad Stevens will leave the Celtics as their GM to return to coaching. He's from the state of Indiana. Moses finds a little bit of space and lays it in down low left with the right hand. Wow. Dribble drive, Jalen Smith on Trace Jackson Davis. Lost the ball. Good defense by Jackson Rowe. Out of Toronto, a two-way player, played in the CEBL for Scarborough. Left wing 3 off the mark by Moody.
Wow.
And here is Santos. Bounce pass, backdoor cut. Moses Moody, no. Put back, two-handed slam. Trace Jackson Davis.
Wow. Offensive rebounds, keeping the ball alive.
Yep.
Well, this is the 9th time all season, Charlie, that a team has scored 100 or 30 more points against the Bulls. Wow. And it's time for our player of the game, sponsored by Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time. And unfortunately for the Bulls, it's Steph Curry, who had a big night in 34 minutes, 10 of 19 from the floor, 8 of 16 from the three-point line, 6 of 8 from the foul line, had 34 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. He is our player of the game, sponsored by Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time.
Yep. Jackson Rowe outside the arc. His pass intended for Moses Moody, broken up by Javon Carter, 130-107 Golden State. Billy Donovan telling reporters prior to the game how much he admires a guy like Javon Carter and players who left Torrey Craig now at Boston, along with Chris Duarte, who has not been picked up by anyone. Moses Moody almost dragged that pivot foot, and his little 2-footer hit the front rim, rebound, goals. Here's Carter with a fly by, steps to his right, 3-ball popped out, no. Long rebound, and it goes to Trey Jones. Jones against Spencer, crossing over, takes Spencer, and Jalen Smith right corner, 3, no. And the rebound off the hands of Julian Phillips out of bounds. Warriors basketball. I'll tell you what, Bill, look at the Western Conference. Maybe you can tell our listeners what Golden State has in front of them to get, out maybe of the play-in round to go into the playoffs.
Well, right now they're tied. Coming into the game tonight, they were tied with Sacramento. Game in front of them were the Phoenix Suns, and a half a game in front of the Suns with the Dallas Mavericks. And a game and a half in front of them were the Clippers in the 7th seed. So, you think that if they play well, they can climb up. And again, the Clippers in the 7th seed are 3 wins and 3 losses ahead of Golden State. So obviously a win here tonight closes that gap by half a game. But I mean, they got their work cut out in front of them if they want to climb up there higher than that.
I mean, Bill, this was a flash, a quick surge by the Warriors. They were down by 24, and at one point they were up by 25.
Yep.
Bill, you played this game. You know how hard that is?
How hard that? Yeah, when you're down 24 to turn it around, that's almost a 50-point turnaround almost.
Jackson Rowe right side, though. And the ball kicked away out of bounds by Golden State. We have 65 seconds to go. Turning right baseline, Dalen Terry, and we go to Trey Jones. Jones to the rim, shot blocked out of bounds by Trace Jackson Davis. Essentially, Trace Jackson Davis has been replaced in the rotation by Quentin Post.
Yes.
Because Quentin Post can spread the floor and shoot threes,
which he did very well.
Yep. Terry Smith in front, Javon Carter. Step back to his left. 3-ball, no. Rebound, Jackson Davis. The lead pass, Spencer. Hard bounce pass from Penny Jackson Rowe with a reverse. Good. I'll tell you, that kid, Bill, from Toronto, he played for the CEBL Scarborough, who that team in the CEBL Canadian Elite Basketball League is owned by Drake.
Yep.
And a cut to the rim.
I heard he takes care of his players.
Yes, he does.
They have different rules up there.
Yes, they do. Spencer to the rim. Up, no. Spencer working on a two-way here. His brother also working on a two-way with Memphis. Cam Spencer, who played on the NCAA champion UConn team. He's out for the season with a broken hand for the Grizzlies. Here's a left corner Carter shot blocked by Jackson Davis. And they go to Jackson Rowe, who advances around full court. And this ball game is over as the Golden State Warriors, with a huge second half, beat the Bulls at the United Center 132-111. We're to recap the ball game in a moment right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
This Odyssey Sports broadcast has been presented by Health Markets. Shop for health insurance your way.
This has been a presentation of Chicago Bulls basketball in 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network. Brought to you by Bosch Power Tools, Great Clips, Circa Resort and Casino, Northern Illinois Food Bank, Marquette Bank, Loyola Medicine, Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11, and Remy Martin. Get everything Bulls basketball anytime. The latest news, stats, video highlights, and more at 670thescore.com. And remember to listen to every Chicago Bulls game right here on 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home of the Bulls. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Super Bowl 59. One game, 2 teams, endless possibilities. And there's no better way to make every play more exciting than with FanDuel Sportsbook. Whether you're predicting the first touchdown, who will take home the MVP trophy, or the coin toss, FanDuel makes it easy to place your bets and feel the thrill of every moment. With live betting all game long, you can jump into the action, adjust your bets, and ride the wave of excitement from kickoff to the final whistle. Plus, to make the Super Bowl even sweeter, new customers can score $200 when you make your first bet. Just place a $5 bet, and if you win, you'll get $200 in bonus bets. Download the app or head to FanDuel.com/stream and bet with FanDuel, official partner of Super Bowl 59. Must be 21 plus and present in Illinois. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and U Chicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
When you choose Great Lakes Credit Union, you're empowering local communities. As a nonprofit financial institution, GLCU invests in communities throughout Chicagoland, offers free financial counseling, competitive rates, and the services and conveniences of big banks. For example, with our free checking account, you can earn up to 5% APY on your balance. Join us and experience banking for a greater good at glcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11 provides quality value and service in all facets of the commercial, industrial, and institutional roofing and waterproofing industry, promoting skilled craftsmen and craftswomen through apprenticeship training. Local 11 members are trained in the application of the latest roofing and waterproofing techniques. They're at the forefront of design and installation of environmental friendly solar, green, and garden systems. To find a highly skilled roofing contractor today, go to ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
Welcome to the Chicago Bulls postgame show on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network. Brought to you by Bosch Power Tools, Great Clips, Circa Resort and Casino, Marquette Bank, Loyola Medicine, Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11, and Remy Martin. Here's Chuck Swirsky.
We are back live here at the United Center as the Golden State Warriors score 77 second half points. They limit the Bulls to 42. And Golden State with a convincing 132-111 victory as the Bulls once led by 24, then trailed by 25 points. For the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu with a 10.4 assist game. Matas Buzelis making a second straight NBA start, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a block shot. The Vooch with only 10 points and 4 rebounds. Kobe White with 27. And Josh Giddey with 11.6 rebounds and 4 assists and 3 block shots. Off the bench, Kevin Huerter making his Bulls debut, went 1 of 7 with 4 points. Patrick Williams, 8 points, 2 rebounds in 20 minutes. Trey Jones in 18 minutes scoreless. Jalen Smith with a 15-4 game. And Dalen Terry with 7 points in the fourth quarter. Phillips with 3. Bulls shot 44%, 43% from three-point range. But that can be a little bit misleading because Bill and we're going to have a look at what the Bulls shot from three-point range in the second half. From the foul line, the Bulls got there 31 times. They averaged 18. They went 24-31. Rebounding, Golden State 44-31 over the Bulls. The Bulls turned it over 17 times, leading to 29 Golden State points. Jimmy Butler making his Warriors debut, scored 10 of his 25 of the fourth quarter. He went 11 of 13 from the foul line. He had 25 points, a couple of rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block shot in 29 minutes. Draymond Green, 6 points, 7 boards. Quentin Post, again, with his second solid game against the Bulls in a 14-day span. Quentin Post with 18 points and 3 boards. Buddy Hield with 14, but Steph Curry scored 24 of his 34 in the third quarter. He was a plus 23 on the night, 34 points, 6 assists. He went 8 of 16 from three-point range. Gary Payton with 2, Moses Moody with 4, Brandon Pajemski out of Santa Clara played his first year of college ball at the University of Illinois, 16 points, 5 boards, 7 assists. Looney with 7 points and 5 rebounds as the Warriors shot 50%, 39% from 3, 23 of 27 from the foul line. And again, Butler went to the line 13 of those 27 attempts. Golden State turned it over 15 times, leading to 22 points for the Bulls. 21,297 on hand. Watch the Warriors sweep the season series with a 132-111 victory. Up next for the Bulls, Tuesday, Wednesday, right back here at the United Center, and we'll close off the first half of the season against the Pistons. Tuesday and Wednesday, back-to-back, both Detroit games with the Bulls will be on the air at 6:45. Many thanks to Tyler Butebol, Clint Klaus in our 670 The Score studios. And again, with Rich Wyatt spinning the dials. In a moment, Bill Wennington along with Gabe Ramirez. They'll chop this one up in a moment as the Bulls fall to the Golden State Warriors, 132-111. This is Chuck Swirsky, always a pleasure on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Super Bowl 59. One game, two teams, endless possibilities. And there's no better way to make every play more exciting than with FanDuel Sportsbook. Whether you're predicting the first touchdown, who will take home the MVP trophy, or the coin toss, FanDuel makes it easy to place your bets and feel the thrill of every moment. With live betting all game long, you can jump into the action, adjust your bets, and ride the wave of excitement from kickoff to the final whistle. Plus, to make the Super Bowl even sweeter, new customers can score $200 when you make your first bet. Just place a $5 bet, and if you win, you'll get $200 in bonus bets. Download the app or head to FanDuel.com/stream and bet with FanDuel, official partner of Super Bowl 59. Must be 21 plus and present in Illinois. First online real money wager only. $10 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Life is already full of so many questions. One question you should never have to wonder about is if you're in the right place for your cancer care. The partnership between Advent Health and U Chicago Medicine connects you to renowned cancer care experts right here in the western suburbs, providing you access to the latest breakthroughs and newest therapies from specialists focused on every type of cancer. Whatever your individual cancer journey, you'll find a partner right here close to home. To learn more, go to chicagolandcancercare.com.
When you choose Great Lakes Credit Union, you're empowering local communities. As a nonprofit financial institution, GLCU invests in communities throughout Chicagoland, offers free financial counseling, competitive rates, and the services and conveniences of big banks. For example, with our free checking account, you can earn up to 5% APY on your balance. Join us and experience banking for a greater good at glcu.org. Federally insured by NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. Bulls fall to the Golden State Warriors 132-111. Gabe Ramirez filling in for Alyssa Bergamini today, and we have the luxury of talking to Bill Wennington following this one. Bill, it seemed like it was, or not seemed like, it was clear as day that it was a tale of two halves.
Yes.
Bulls coming out hot for the first, shooting lights out. Seemed like everyone was getting involved, whether it was Jalen Smith, Modest Buzelis, Kobe White, and then in the second half, third quarter specifically, things just kind of fell off there. What did you see happening in this game?
I like you said, tale of two cities. The first half, the Bulls couldn't miss. They shot 52% from behind the three-point line, which is great. They shot 33% in the second half from behind the three-point line. They ended the game, as Chuck said, 43%. But that doesn't give it justice because they shot so well in the first half. And 52% is low because they missed a couple near the end there and at the end of the first half. But to come out in the second half, in the third quarter, and again, the Bulls started off the third quarter well. I mean, they hit a three, they made a foul shot, they hit another three, things were rolling along. Then Golden State makes a couple of foul shots, the Bulls make two more three-pointers, and then the wheels fall off. And they fell off when Kobe kind of took that heat check, off balance, one-legged hop foot shot. And it was kind of like,
okay. But talk to me about that, right? Because I heard you mention it during the game. Why does something like that throw off a team?
Because it relaxes everybody. And now, like, he's laughing about it. I said he's laughing about it. He's like, and it was funny. He was hot. Let's do it. But then the next time you come down, you got to get a bucket. You can't let it roll and momentum happen. And they came down and they got another tough shot. I don't even know if they got a shot. And then they got a turnover after that. So 3 possessions in a row, you don't get anything. And those 3 possessions, Golden State gets a foul shot, a 3-point play, a 3-point shot, and a 4-point play. And again, and that time it's like, oh boy, then they hit a 3-pointer. Then the Bulls score a little bit. But the momentum has changed. And for Golden State actually being down 24 points at one point, to then take a lead at the end of the third quarter is like,
because it was almost as if it wasn't Kobe White stepping up in that moment. No one was. And then that leads me to my next question, which was,
Yes.
what did you think about Billy Donovan and how he incorporated the new guys into the rotation? Because you saw Vooch get into foul trouble in the third quarter, had to sit the majority of it, but you're still trying to work in these other guys. How do you think Billy did?
I think he did well. It's hard again I don't think Herter played real well. He didn't shoot the ball well. I know he can shoot the ball better than that. Jones, I think, can do a little bit better job handling the ball and getting to spots on the floor. But it's when you're new, it's really hard. And then when you're having a tough game, it just compounds everything. You start to think about every little thing that's going on in the game. So it's a tough task. I mean, Steve Kerr was working Jimmy Butler in the game, but Jimmy Butler's a superstar.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Butler plays hard and understands to play and very high at basketball IQ. I'm not saying anything about basketball IQ, but Herter or Jones or anyone. I think they got good basketball IQ. That's not what I'm saying. But Jimmy's is so high, he just knows how to fit in. And then in the fourth quarter, when it was available for him,